you guys ever tried chicken and waffles?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think one time I thought I made it at home, but now I can't fully remember if I did. I know that sounds fucked up, but
I had it in Atlanta, man. It was
So
pretty good.
you went to like a legit place to get it.
like
Yeah.
a Waffle House.
It's like the home, right?
Was it actually a Waffle House?
Well, I went to a Waffle House in Atlanta, but I didn't get chicken waffles there. I went to like a local, like little diner where supposedly it was really good, and it was really good.
I was gonna say it's got to be better.
Yeah.
Oh no, I did get it once because I did get it. I think I got the chicken from Quick Trip, and I had it left over from the night before. And I'm pretty sure I made waffles. I think they were just like Eggo waffles,
But I want to try like a legit spot that's like known for it. Like, Guy Fieri found.
Did Guy Fieri, he founded chicken and waffles? I thought it was ludicrous.
Well,
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
All
he just
right.
made it famous.
All right, guys, let's get after it.
Alrighty, it's fridge brick time.
Welcome to another episode.
On today's episode, we have a very special guest. We have Chris Johnson from Passion Pod here.
Woo!
Well, I thought you meant the running back.
Dude,
That's why I had to put.
I wish I had as much money as him.
No, we're still excited to have you.
Dude, if you could get the other Chris Johnson, like by all means, please get him on the show because then you'll be 10 times as famous overnight. And then I'll come on the show after that. Everyone will be looking for his episode, find me, and I'll get a little bit of that extra limelight.
Bam, yeah.
We could have you two fight.
Dude, he would beat the shit out of me.
He's got to be old now.
Dude,
How old is he?
I've never thrown a punch in my life. He would definitely beat the crap out of me.
You
But,
could race.
Dude, I don't think he's that much older than us because he got drafted by the Titans when I was like a freshman in college. So he's got to only be 2-3 years older than me.
I
meaning
suppose
about
he's
yours.
probably still in it then. Like he's not in the NFL, I don't
No.
think, but he's probably still in shape.
Dude, I think any NFL player, even in their 50s, would beat me up. I don't work out, man. So
unless you get the concussion ones.
I'm still in my 30s, and I slept wrong on my arm the other night, and it's still killing me.
yeah, dude. All I can do is like run a mile and be slightly out of breath. That's about it.
Well, as long as you can, run faster than him for that mile, then.
I mean,
I
I'm
don't
not
think
running
that's
fast
about it,
miles right now, man. It's the beginning of the year. I'm getting back into it.
What about on your skateboard?
I could run faster than I could skate, but
I don't even know, like in general, or do people run faster?
way
than
faster
skateboarders?
than skateboarding. Yeah, unless you're like going down a hill.
I was
or
just going to
something,
say,
but-
if you're going downhill, it's a different
Yeah.
story.
Yeah.
If you don't fall.
I was gonna say that makes the best videos though.
Yeah, that's true.
Falling.
Fall videos. Yeah, I never really got too many awesome slam tricks like throughout my career of being a skate shop owner. I mean, we did film a couple like shop videos, so we had some slams, but nothing too good.
So now, skateboarding, some people view that as like out of the norm a little bit. And you're a guy, I take it, you want to break the norm a little bit here and there. Or growing up, you were about breaking the norm.
Yeah, I guess so. I never really thought about it that way. Skateboarding is like so common now that I feel like that was like people in the 80s and early 90s were really breaking the norm. But I started skating around the time of like the first Tony Hawk video game, which I think we all know was like the best selling video game ever. You know what I mean? And still to this day, I'm sure it's top 10, like as far as video game franchises ever was the Tony Hawk video game.
It's only behind Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
Or GoldenEye.
Yeah, Golden Vibe could be. But no, for real. I mean, it was so huge. And that came out, I think, in like 99, which was around the time I would have started. It's too early. Like, I don't really recall that being why I started skateboarding. But I know a lot of kids started skateboarding all in that time frame. And I'm sure that had a big part to do with it.
Right.
So was it really counterculture or was it the most popular video game ever at the time? It's like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't do it because it was counterculture.
Okay.
Yeah, I was too busy listening to Limp Bizkit and Kid Rock to even think about skateboarding at that point.
Can't have a skateboard in a mosh pit.
Dude, did they never have any Limp Bizkit songs on any of the Tony Hawk soundtracks?
Oh, I couldn't tell you. I think I only played that at friends' houses, so I never
Really?
owned it. I wasn't actually allowed to have a gaming console.
Our parents didn't let us own a gaming console. Till high school, they bought us a PS2 for Christmas one year.
Wow.
So we were like, older kids finally getting their fix of their own video games.
Dude, I was kind of like that too. Like we got a PlayStation 1, but it was after the PlayStation 2 came out, like in my house, because my parents were the same way, but my next door neighbor had an N64. So I got to like play it over there, but then he would hog it because he was a single, he was an only child. So he got to be in
Didn't know
charge
how
of
to
it.
share.
Technically, that's how it goes.
Yeah, so he's just like, oh, we're only going to play games where I can beat the crap out of you. Like we played GoldenEye and just got like
You just got
destroyed.
toasted? Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
all over and over and over again. I'm like, well, I can only play it when I'm at your house. Like, Of course you're going to beat me up. This sucks.
Like, let's go play outside. Let's skateboard or something. That's actually where it birthed.
Dude, no, skateboarding though was like, I honestly didn't like start doing it all the time until I wasn't good enough to play basketball. Like I played basketball from kindergarten all the way through 8th grade. And I got to high school and I was like, well, I was like the 4th best on my team in 8th grade. Meaning now, even if I made the freshman team, there's no way I would ever play. Because the only kids who are even making the freshman team were the top, 2 players from each team.
Right.
So like our 8th grade, where I went, there were 3 basketball teams for 8th grade, right? So it was like the only people who are going to make these teams are like the top 2 from each team.
Were you tall in 8th grade?
No. So, and I wasn't short. I was just like average height, but I just like was not good. I was never good. Didn't matter how much I played. And so I got to high school and I was like, well, I'm not good enough to play this anymore. So like, what do I want to do? And I already was skateboarding, but like, that's when it became a thing of like, oh, well, I can do this now. And then I made friends around that. And that became like my life for
You met the cool kids.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I guess they were
The
outcasts.
skating cool kids were always the cool kids. They were in our class.
Were they?
We hung out. We were kind of like mutts. We hung out with like everyone. I think it was just being twins that everyone's like, oh,
I guess we'll be friends
Yeah,
with them
we'll
because we
talk
can't tell them apart.
probably because we were like freaks.
Greater reach. Yeah.
We'll be friends with the mutants.
I mean, I feel like I got along with the vast majority of people.
Even
when I was in
twins?
school. Yeah. There's a Brandon and Bobby. There was
Those are
set
good
of
twin
twins.
names. That's a good set of twin names.
Yeah, they're really good at Super Smash Brothers.
You go over to their house.
You go over to their house and they were only allowed to play.
Yeah.
Or they were the Super Smash Brothers.
Dude. No, actually, my best friend growing up was Alex Menard, John Menard's nephew. They were like super wealthy, obviously.
Like you're talking
For, like,
Menards.
the store.
The
Yeah.
Menards, yeah.
The Menards,
Oh, wow.
yeah.
Save
That was
big
my best
money.
friend as a kid. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All the way through. And I went to Catholic elementary school. I went to St. James through 6th grade. And then I went to public school after that. And because he was staying in private school, the last year we were in school together, he was just like not that cool to me. And I think it was because it was like, oh, my best friend's leaving. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sure.
And then we never stayed in touch or anything because we were so young at that point. It's not like we had phones. Didn't stay in touch or anything. And then he ended up like dying super young. He was like early 20s.
Oh shit! And I was about to say, hey, do you want us to give a shout out to him on this? Do you want
No,
us to
and I
now
didn't-
we can dedicate.
And there
this
was no bad blood or anything. It's just all of a sudden I heard like there was a news story and somebody else had messaged me or whatever that he died. I think it was an OD. He was like 22,
Damn.
23, super young. And the obituary like had wanting all the money to go to Bob's House for Dogs, I think, because he was like a big dog lover. Yeah, crazy story. But he was my like best friend growing up. I spent all my time over at his house.
Right.
And he had all the video games. and
I was gonna
stuff.
say, what video game did he have?
All of them, Super Smash
Damn.
Brothers and everything.
Did he let
had
you
all that
play?
stuff. Yeah, no, he was cool. But his older brother would beat the crap out of us in all the games. So.
Well, in the game.
And in real life.
Dude, they
you beat
did
him,
like
he beat you
karate
up,
and stuff too. So yeah, I wasn't about trying to wrestle.
All right. Well, back to breaking the norms.
Yeah, do I break norms? I don't know.
Yeah, do you?
I'm a white guy doing a podcast.
All right. So we'll take it back a little bit.
But you were
here.
also a white guy playing basketball.
Yeah.
And
That-
skateboarding, so you check all those boxes.
Yeah, I guess so.
So we have a little list here
Oh boy.
of things that we view that break the norm or not.
Okay.
You have to let us know what you think, and then you have to be honest. Let us know if you did any of these.
Oh,
We were gonna hook you to polygraph, but
Yeah.
the budget ran short. and we-
you spending on all these lists?
Spend it on beer.
The neon
Beer-
sign
beer
took
and
it out of your
lights,
budget,
All right.
and the tech decks.
dude. Yeah, the knockoff brand. Which I like how you left one wrapped for me.
Sorry. You can open it now, but dude.
Ta-da!
I could tell what it was.
Oh shit, we're fun.
He knows.
Oh, I got a legit tech deck.
Yeah.
You
It
guys
came,
had the
it came with
knockoff.
the ramp.
Wow.
No, we quickly went and bought that
Damn,
one
dude.
after you got done tearing these ones apart, the off brands.
That's funny. Dude, Toy Machine, though, Ed Templeton, the artist and the owner of Toy Machine, is a big inspiration of mine art wise. I've actually had people
Yeah,
say,
that's why we got it. We
Yeah,
got
he
it
made
because-
that. He made that custom for
He
you.
gave
man.
it to us.
we
Yeah,
felt that
told him we-
connection.
dude, I would love to interview Ed Templeton. He's a weirdo, but I would love to interview
Now
him.
our tech decks breaking the norm?
No.
Was that on the list? I think
No,
it
that's
was.
not. I just
Oh,
quickly
shit,
found.
yeah.
No, actually, it was. It's
Those-
right here.
Yeah, second
Those are a
last.
popular toy.
Okay. We're just checking. See,
But
that
at
was
the
You
easy.
never
time-
had a tech deck growing up?
We did.
You and
I
our
did.
younger
He
brother.
didn't.
Yeah, I didn't. I wasn't cool.
I think anyone
I
who
had a
takes
skateboard,
it
though.
seriously, who's like good at tech decking, is breaking the norm.
That,
But, like,
see, that's a
owning
very
one
fair point.
You can be good at tech decking.
There's
you ever
there's
see the
people that like
videos?
press and make their own boards like with real wood and everything, and then they have wheels with actual bearings in them and stuff. It's a whole thing.
Oh, I didn't know
Troy,
that.
you tech deck?
I do not. I was more of the roll up the paper with the football and flick it through the goalposts.
We did that in study hall.
Make the little triangles.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
No,
was like the
that's the
tech deck before
norm.
tech
That's
deck.
the norm.
flick football, right? Flick
Yeah,
football.
yeah.
Yeah, they're across the table and you got the field goal set up.
I can recall.
All right.
We did bloody knuckles too with the quarters.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I remember that, but I also
never-
remember being like, no, dude, I'm not down.
I was like you. I never played. I just watched people. I'm like, yeah, I'm
Or
good.
like when people would do the knuckles like this, like you'd have to put your hands against each other, and you know what I'm talking about?
Oh,
And you
the-
have to try to
the-
like,
yeah.
whatever you
Is
called that.
I did those.
Bloody knuckles.
Was that
I
bloody
thought you were,
knuckles
I
too?
thought you were gonna do
Yeah.
this.
So what's the
thing.
one with the quarters that people like?
Yeah, you shoot them at your
That's
knuckles.
what you were
like
talking
fling
about.
them.
You got a
Yeah.
quarter on you?
No, I don't.
Yeah, you go like this and your finger acts like a spring.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
And then people, you watch like their blood explode onto the table.
I mean, I never saw it that graphic, but I saw
Yeah.
somebody get
I
like
did
bruised,
that.
and
I was that weirdo in study hall.
Yeah.
I just want to punish people.
Yeah. That's breaking the norm in study hall. Or
If you're trying to
breaking the
make
board
other
on
kids
knuckles,
actually
too.
bleed, then
Yeah.
yeah, you were breaking the norm.
That made a good story. It made a
Alright.
good podcast. Subject,
Yeah,
so.
yeah. We'll see how many views it gets. We'll see.
Yeah, that's all that matters.
All of a
now.
sudden
Jury's out.
it goes down, like something clicks go down.
We didn't
take 'em
realize these
back.
guys were abusive because I'm out.
Well, that's kind of the norm now. How many views do you have?
Yeah, I would say so.
That's why we don't get a lot of views because we want to be against the norm.
And then when you do get views, you're gonna quit because you're like,
Yeah,
this is-
we're like-
I don't want to be one of those guys.
Give them back.
Sellouts.
All right. Do you view this as breaking the norm? An older or newer one, too? Owning a reptile.
Yeah, I would say, yeah, it's breaking a norm. I don't think that many normal people have a reptile. I have fish. My daughter has a bearded dragon, but I still don't think it's like.
I feel like
normal.
grown-ups that buy like an iguana, that's like breaking the norm.
I think
in a way.
when you're an adult, it's definitely more so breaking the norm than
Yeah.
like a kid who wants a gecko.
I think Troy's
Yeah.
nickname is Bearded Lizard.
Yeah.
Bearded gizzard? Is that what you said?
Lizard.
We'll go with gizzard.
like
Maybe
Gizzard.
Bearded Gizzard. That's your
bearded
nickname
gizzard,
from now
yeah.
on. The Bearded Gizzard.
Gizzard, yeah.
when you have that hair, when you have your hair let down. That's
Yeah.
The bearded gizzard.
My relaxed form.
You have officially broke the norm.
Don't you guys ever forget that I trademarked that.
All right.
You
go.
got that from me.
We appreciate that.
We actually. Too bad we all have the same lawyers, so we can't really.
That's true. What's up, Russ?
Or Nita, he's going to be defending you and then defending us.
Well, it depends on who gets injured.
Yeah, true.
That's how that works.
Let's not get injured tonight.
It was that skateboard.
Where are those quarters at?
Leave me out of it. Man.
All right. Breaking the norm. Bleaching your hair or frosted tips. Do you do
Now? Dude, anyone
Yeah.
who's doing that now is breaking the norm,
Okay.
especially frosted tips. When was the last time you saw someone frost the tips of their hair?
that? Every now and then, like you'll see them at the gas station, be like, dude is stuck in the early
The fact
2000s.
that you have to say every now and then
yeah.
means that
It's
it's
a break
breaking
in
the
the
Those types of people have some sort of design on their vehicle, some sort of pattern on the side.
Yeah. That is a very safe assumption.
I would agree.
And
yeah.
tinted windows for
And
sure.
it's still from the vehicles from the 90s, too.
Yeah. I feel like it's more popular now than having frosted tips to bleach your hair and then do like spots or something.
yeah.
in it, you
Or
know?
the
cheetah
people
print.
that fail
cheetah,
at
yeah.
that fail at putting the
Oh, we had
frosted-
a kid in our grade. His older brother had like the checkerboard. It's fucking sweet. They were skaters.
They
I
were
think.
skaters,
Yeah, they were
yeah.
skaters. So
That
yeah, they
makes
were
sense.
cool automatically.
Yeah.
We had bleached hair. We did it back in the
Yeah.
90s. That we just did like the line across like the top.
The top?
Like, it was a bowl cut, but bleached hair on top.
It was pretty sweet.
Yeah, we were fucking stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds
I don't
pretty
know
cool.
how our parents let us do that. Yeah. Well, I mean, they did it. They were the ones that did it.
I mean, I'm a firm believer of like, as long as it's not actually like harming your kid in any way, let them be themselves. Do whatever you like. I let my kids dress themselves. And I had an ex-girlfriend who like said something to me one time. She's like, I can't believe you would let your kids dress like that. Cause like my younger one was wearing basically pajamas. And I was like, man, you know, the majority of our lives, we're sitting there like worrying about how other people judge us. they're at this like age where they don't even consider the fact that other people are judging them yet.
Right.
Just like let them live that way.
There's no
it while you got
social
it.
norms.
Let them look at those pictures.
I don't
want to
be the one to tell them that they have to worry about what they look like.
Or rebel against you.
Well, that too.
Yeah, you can create little demons or something.
I'm just saying, man. It does. If you look stupid, it doesn't hurt you in the long term when you're a kid. Who cares?
Right. Everyone looks back and laughs.
Oh yeah, dude. I showed you the photo of my long hair when I was like,
We're still laughing.
Yeah, we need to flash this picture like right
like
here.
a-
We're gonna need that picture. Just flash it on the screen real quick.
I was like an ivory colored tux.
Yeah.
Like, what am I thinking? White tux with long hair?
They look pretty cool.
Yeah, man, maybe.
You're frosted tips away from being.
The
total package.
Almost. I feel like I asked my parents for that when I was really, really little, and they're like, nah, dude.
We had sun in.
That's where we started with sun in. You know,
That's-
you spray
yeah.
that in and then the blow dryer. And
I can still smell that shit right now. I have that stuck. That's like ingrained or engraved in your brain.
Ingrained, yeah.
Engraved.
Yeah, I went through the bleach hair in the top.
Yep.
Back when it was darker and it wasn't.
When it was
so
shorter
gray.
than what you got now.
Yeah.
Were you guys all Eminem fans at that point?
Oh,
in time?
fuck yeah.
Makes
No,
sense.
I think we started bleaching before we got an Eminem. But Eminem made us like justify that it was
But
cool.
I remember like in high school once I bleached all of my hair. And I remember all the ICP kids just staring me down in the hallway. It's like, all right.
You were getting doused in
Turf war.
Fago.
Actually,
Fago, yeah.
actually, that's on this list too. Breaking the norm, listening to ICP.
Now it's breaking the norm, but it's not in a good way.
Yeah.
What?
Were you an ICP fan? No. Or are?
Was it ever in a good way?
No, it wasn't.
No.
It's never been.
I hear they're actually good human beings.
Yeah.
Though.
I mean, I believe you.
Their music
but
isn't.
No, their music blows.
I'm
Fucking
not.
sucks.
I'm not a fan.
No.
Now,
They blow and their fan base blows.
Yeah.
oh, that
Each other?
Fago.
I mean, I don't know what they do at their concerts other than the Fago, but I just remember they were at a show when we were at a show. Like, we weren't there to see ICP, but I just remember their fans in our face. Just,
They were the most they were the most annoying fan base in the parking lot. When we were trying to go in, all they kept doing is getting our faces and doing the woo woo.
That's why I say
Did they
blow.
paint their faces?
Yeah, they're all juggalos.
Oh, they're called juggalos. Yeah.
Juggalos, yeah.
So breaking the norm is being a juggalo, right?
Yeah.
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 And not in a good way.
Not in a good way.
I'm all about people, escape, listen to your music. Actually, I don't knock on them for doing that.
No, I'm with you. If what brings you joy isn't hurting anybody else, live your life and fuck what other people say. If you love listening to Insane Clown Posse, own that shit. That's yours.
Yep.
You enjoy it. I'm not trying to be judgmental. I don't really care.
But we
We're
can
just
joke
joking.
around about it,
Yeah,
yeah.
we're just joking
But just
about
don't
it.
listen
but
to
I
it
don't
around me.
actually.
Yeah, but their music
No,
sucks.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
actually care, man.
We're all entitled to our own opinion.
Dude, I
The
listen to music
sucks.
that I'm like, this music sucks, but I like it right now
I
because it's
jam,
funny.
yeah.
Who cares, man?
Country sucks.
Yeah. Don't say that Chris Cruzy. Chris Cruzy's the man, but besides him,
Still have yet to meet him.
dude,
I
he's
haven't
so
met him yet.
rad. Me and him did a bunch of quick trip videos together.
I saw one of them for sure. I know
well,
that.
so I've interviewed him twice, but I just texted him out of the blue after I got a deal with Quick Trip, and I was like, "Hey, we have to both do a certain amount of Quick Trip videos per our contracts, right?" And I was like, "What do you think about just like getting together and hanging out and like doing a content day together so we can knock all these out in one go?" And he was like, "Yeah." So I brought my friend Austin, who's a videographer, and we just like kicked it. I think we
that's
shot
fucking
like
sweet.
5 skits together that day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was perfect because I was like, "Cool, I got all mine done for a while."
That's how it's done.
Yeah, well, plus then the videos actually did well because it wasn't me just like Quick Trip. It was like me and Chris Cruzy doing funny skits in
Like
a gas
a
station.
creative process. Like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is what they like encourage you to do anyways, which is nice. Yeah, shout out Quick Trip.
Quick trip.
One time we ate a lot of their chicken.
It's really good. Dude, I saw you guys on the gas pumps too. That was sick.
That was a fun video to shoot. That was probably like us two together.
Well, it
One
wasn't
of the
fun to shoot.
Oh no, the reward was fun.
Yeah, the fun. It was like 20 degrees in that. Not even 20 degrees. Where
we were in a
filmed it.
warehouse without a heater. It was
And the chicken was cold when we ate it.
I mean, you guys crushed it. Like when they told us all like this is the focus we want to work on is the fried chicken. You guys, I feel like made the least amount of money from it, but you made the best content from it of everyone who was making stuff.
go big or go home.
Dude, you crushed it. That was awesome. If you didn't get a contract from them after that, they're blowing it because that was incredible.
We just ate a lot of chicken and got full. We didn't throw any away. We ate all the chicken for next week.
Full week, yeah.
You ate all of that?
Yeah. It was like $400, no, $270 worth of Quick Trip chicken that we bought.
Whoa.
It's a lot of chicken.
Yeah, it was. Well, we were making soup out of it.
Oh, that might have been the time I made it with the waffles. Actually, it was. Now that I think about it, that was the time.
Thanks for the invite.
Yeah. Thanks for sharing.
All right,
Next time we shoot a chicken video.
Yeah, we'll shoot more chicken videos in the future. But moving down the list, doing magic tricks in public.
I mean, it's breaking the norm and it's dope, dude. I know a few magicians.
Oh,
They're
I'm
rad.
fucking jealous.
They're
of
so
those
sick,
people.
dude. And the fact that they get to live the life that they do, like people talk shit about them, but they live a pretty cool life, dude.
Dude, they live like rock stars. Like
Exactly.
they'll get hired like on cruise ships and stuff like that.
Or,
And
a,
they just
or a 4-year-old's
Dude,
birthday
my
party.
buddy, so if you ever want to listen to an episode of the show and just like have your mind blown, listen to Wayne Hoffman. He's like the smartest person I've ever met. He's a good buddy of mine. We've hung out outside of recording on several occasions. That dude travels the world as like a mind reader, and he does like illusion tricks and stuff too. But he was doing a thing on his Instagram where he was posting to his story every day. He's like, I'm just going to take you around the world with me for the next 30 days so you see what I'm up to. Every day he was just in a different country. There was like him in front of the pyramids. He's like, yep, getting paid to read someone's mind a little bit later today. Check it out. Here's the Sphinx.
I think we're doing the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Dude.
Can we read your mind? Right
They
now?
live a dude. He's legit. Like he read my mind, and there's no like fakeness to it. I don't understand how in the world he does it.
I'm
He's
just
a
gonna
genius.
say the name Wayne. That is such like a magician, mind reader, whatever you
see
want
what
to. Animus. That's a name that goes with that.
Dude, actually, he was the first. He's the only time I went like viral was because of him. And he doesn't even have like a big social media following or anything. It was just like, Wayne, I want to do a part. So what happened was his interview I did with him forever ago was the last time I was nervous for an interview ever. And that was like 40 some interviews in. I drove to his house and like I had to go through a gated community where they had to scan my driver's license and the whole thing to let me in. And it was like he was very successful. And I pulled up to his house. He opened the door and I was just like calm. It was weird. And I've never been nervous for an interview.
He was
ever.
already reading your mind.
Dude, he was just so cool. And we hung out for like a good while and he took the interview really seriously. It was an awesome interview. We stayed in touch. A year later, I came to Florida and I was like, hey, what's up? You want to grab a beer? He's like, yep. And we hung out at a bar and he read my mind. It was so sick. And then this past fall, he texted me out of nowhere and he's like, hey, I actually have a couple shows coming up in Wisconsin. What are you up to? And I was like, dude, I will go way out of my way to come kick it with you, Wayne. And he was like, sweet.
He already
This is
knew you
where I'll
were
be.
going to say that, though.
It probably.
You put that in your mind. Yeah.
And yeah, so
He's not a mind reader. He's
Manipulating.
You know
Manipulator.
how those what are the puppeteer or whatever throw their voices? He's
Yeah.
throwing thoughts. Like,
yeah, dude, could be, but he's just a genius. So I was like, let's do a part 2 interview because, like, genuinely, you changed my life. The advice that he had given me on mic and off mic, I'm like, you changed my life for the better. Let's record a part 2, and don't come in the room until I have the cameras recording, so that way it's like a genuine interaction. And
But he couldn't help himself.
no, for real. I got there and I was like, what's up? Don't want to talk to you. I'll text you when I'm ready. And so when he came in and sat down, that was like legitimately, I hadn't seen him in a couple of years. And we recorded that interview. And then one of the clips hit 1.5 million on TikTok.
Holy shit!
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then another one was at like 200. I think 2 of them were at 200 some thousand views or more on TikTok. Like a bunch of them went kind of crazy. And yeah, he doesn't have a social media following really. He's just a genius and like gives crazy good advice.
Huh.
Do you think he would have trouble reading our minds
No.
since we have since we have the twin and we have the
Nope. He can read anyone's mind, dude. He's read so many celebrities' minds over the phone and stuff.
but
it's
twin
crazy.
celebrities.
Dude, he read Ellen DeGeneres' mind, I think. He was on her show.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd want to read that.
That's a
mind.
dark place.
Yeah. He's a genius. He actually wrote
We're
a book
kidding, I don't know.
called Mind Candy, and it's short. It's only like 100 pages or something. And he's not like a writer, so it's not like super well written. But if you want a book that could like just change the way you think about things and improve your life, check out Mind Candy by Wayne Hoffman.
What if the last page you like get done reading and he's like, I know exactly what you're thinking.
Dude.
And
you
yes,
want it? Yeah.
it was green.
Oh my god, he read my mind.
But he manipulated all through the page. So,
Green 41.
all right. We have a few more minutes before the first break.
Yeah.
And 1 or 2 more for you on the list. Pokemon cards.
Pokemon cards are not breaking the norm. They're so popular now. And I'm a huge Pokemon fan. Like I have been my whole
Oh,
life.
I think I
but-
did see that on your.
Yeah. No, I love Pokemon. Like me and my sister got Red and Blue from Walmart when they like the year they came out or
Like the
whatever,
Game
when it
Boy
was
games?
the biggest ones. Yeah. I remember us getting those, and like I played so much Pokemon. Like I so awesome. But now collecting Pokemon cards is super popular. It's
It is
weirdly
again?
popular.
It is?
Yeah, it's huge now.
Huh.
Look on, dude.
It
Even just on
lives
social
on.
media,
I gave
there's-
it up like way long ago. I remember when it took off. Like we remember you were probably
I'm
maybe
not that
fourth
much
grade.
younger than
I know
you,
fourth
so-
grade or third grade
when they were banning them from all the schools because everyone was like
Everyone
playing
like
them.
when it
Yeah.
really took off.
Yeah.
I stopped getting into them when I started listening to Limp Bizkit and Kid Rock. And
You can't have
No,
Pokemon cards in the
dude.
mosh pit.
If you like look nowadays, you'll see it online now that we talked about it because your phones heard us talking.
Yeah.
Like tons of influencers are doing unboxing
and Wayne just heard of.
but are doing unboxing and like videos of them just opening Pokemon cards is like a huge trend on the internet now.
Actually, yeah, one of our buddies does do that now.
I'm
He said.
saying
Yeah.
well, he has like
big.
a whole book. He sends me Snapchats and they're
Yeah.
into that shit.
I always thought it was cool.
I mean, I think it's cool. Yeah,
I
don't
just
have
gave
time
it
to,
up.
like, do
I just gave
but-
it up for time.
Yeah, but it's just another excuse to get together with people. Like me and my friends played it, got me back into it when I was like 21 or something for like 6 months. We were playing it, and just going to like the different leagues like around Minneapolis, just a great excuse to hang out with friends. You know what I mean?
What are you
Like,
guys doing after this?
What about part 2 to this question? Dressing as a Pokemon.
I mean, if it's Halloween, I don't think you're breaking.
No,
the law.
I mean, like now, like if you went to one of those
Friday night.
yeah.
If you were just dressed as a Pokemon, I'd
Going to
want to
get
take
a
a
fish
picture
fry.
with you because you are breaking the norm. Like, you don't run into somebody dressed as Ash Ketchum every day, you know. But if you did, you would take a picture with them.
Actually, I think all those people in Silicon Valley are dressed like Ash Ketchum now. I think that's a style.
Dude, could be.
All right, we're gonna take our first break right there, guys. Grab another cold fridge brick if you need to. And we're back from the break. Let's continue this list of breaking the norms. How's that sound?
All right, I'm
do
going
it.
to break the
Dun,
norm
dun,
right
dun.
now and take these sunglasses off because it's so weird for me to wear sunglasses for an interview.
You have eyes?
I know. I was trying to blend in with you guys to
Damn.
be part of the
Now
cool
we know
crowd.
who he's looking at. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a vampire just entered the room.
Impressive.
He's like Lil Jon. His eyes are crossed or something.
Oh, no.
No, you're on our podcast. You put those glasses back on.
I appreciate your outfits today. I like the fact that you guys put
I mean,
shoes
this is
on.
how we always dress. This is us. We're just being
No,
us.
this is
This
us
is our
when we
passion.
dress. Yeah, this is us when we dress passionate.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think
we're
I've
very
ever worn a
passionate.
shirt like that in my life, but
Oh, you're missing out.
You haven't
Yeah, it's
even got
actually
to
kinda
real
comfy.
passion yet.
yeah, I know I'm blowing it.
Stretchy, but yet.
Dude, check this out. Did you see this shirt I'm wearing? It's my
I
buddy
did notice that. Like
Zane, who is a guest on my show, made this. Zane Stotts. OnlyFans.
I
I was trying to read that before. Like I saw
says
the
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans. And I'm like, does it actually say NFL on it? And-
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It says NFL OnlyFans.
Are those for sale anywhere that people would be able to
Yeah.
buy
If you
those?
just go zanestotts.com, it'll pop up. ZASdesigns.com, it'll pop up. If you look up Zane Stotts on Instagram or anything,
Damn, I was hoping you would put your plug in with your OnlyFans page. Not for us, for the viewers.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
The videos of me stretching after I run my 1 mile.
After racing Chris Johnson.
Oh, no.
All right. Breaking the norm. And you have to be honest if you
You guys are so bad at that.
I didn't want to draw attention to it. Now we're drawing attention to it.
Breaking the norm. What?
All right, be honest.
Yeah.
Thanks, Troy.
Did you
got
own Jinko jeans?
Yeah.
Wait, did you really?
Yeah, totally. I had one that had like a panther on the back pocket. It's like so sick, dude. Yeah, I got it from JCPenney. I remember begging my mom, like, "Can I please get these? They're $5 more."
So
She was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Sick."
Did you tell her you have $5 more for $50 worth of denim more?
Mom,
No,
we
no,
can't
no,
pass
no.
up this deal.
They weren't like the oversized ones. They were just like,
Oh, dang.
no, I wish.
Then that's not breaking the norm.
No, they were just like.
But he
regular.
had a stitching on it.
Yeah,
right?
they
Like
had a
or
big
whatever.
panther, like
Yeah.
a big one that was like the back of my thigh, pretty much. I thought it was so sick.
So you would wear that. Get me right. That you would wear those, but not a turtleneck with a chain.
I mean, I was First beer on there.
Wayne Hoffman, what have you done?
I mean, I was like 10
Yeah, I spilled.
when I bought those pants.
Gotcha.
When my mom bought those pants.
All right.
I'm not saying I wouldn't wear a turtleneck. I just like think of Steve Jobs, and I'm like, I don't know if it's my vibe.
Well, we're geniuses.
I'll get it.
You are geniuses, yeah. You could tell by the hair.
Yeah.
Right, Troy?
Especially,
Yeah.
You're struggling
don't
over
have-
there with that hair and microphone,
Don't
aren't
people
you?
don't have hair like this. You got to be a genius to wear something like this. Pull this off.
I think you're breaking the norm
yeah,
with
yeah,
that hair and
definitely.
headphones.
Yeah.
Look at that flow, though. Look at those locks.
Yeah. I feel like David Koresh.
Beautiful.
Yeah, what are you guys doing tomorrow?
I built this nice fortress if you want to come visit.
It has guns. Lots of guns.
You look like you should be on Duck Dynasty for sure.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
I think all of us kind of do.
Yeah.
Not me. But
No, like us three. Yeah.
You'd
Yeah,
be the
he-
producer.
No, he looks like the wife.
Kidding.
come on, man.
Oh, your dog can be. What did the mom's dog? Didn't she have like small dogs? That Jesse 1 and Jesse 2 or something.
I don't remember the dogs in the show.
I've never actually watched the show.
Yeah,
I was
maybe.
into it for a little bit. So never mind. We'll. I
guess we broke the norm.
We'll get to the next thing on the list.
All right. Next thing on the list. Next thing on the list, a chain wallet.
Dude, those are coming back. I think that's not breaking the norm anymore. If you were to do that like 10 years ago, yeah. Because
Yeah.
like when we were kids, that was a thing. Then it was gone. If
I
you
don't
would have
know, I
gone
feel like the
during
opposite.
that time, but no, like 5 years ago, they started coming back. They're definitely a thing again.
Well, if you were over like 30 or 35, it's always probably been the norm.
Well, you probably
Harley
viewed
riders?
it
Oh,
as
like Harley
I was gonna
riders and
say
stuff
yeah.
like
Harley
that? Yeah.
riders are the ones.
Yeah.
Okay,
they
wearing
are the
wearing
only
chain
ones.
wallets without leather.
Okay, yeah.
I'm just saying,
Exception to the norm.
So we're roughly the same age. When we were 25, how many people did you know had a chain wallet?
Those weird kids in high school.
Yeah.
Right. That was breaking the fucking norm.
Metalheads, if you call them.
Now you see it like way more often.
I gotta look
Yeah,
out more
because if
for
you
that.
think about it, it's probably the only people that have wallets because everyone else has their shit loaded on their phones.
Dude, no, it's a trend thing that's coming back from that era. It's the same way you
So-
see girls with the little choker necklaces
Yeah.
and stuff. It's just a trend.
So
again.
isn't
So
that how?
frosted tips are coming back.
Dude, maybe
Well, let's ask
Jinko
Wayne.
jeans are back.
You're right about that.
They are.
Yeah. But isn't that it works in cycles? Like
Right.
things that we've seen, like stuff from the 60s kind of come back. Then the 70s will come back. Then the 80s will come back, right? Like
Yeah.
that's kind of how it works.
Yeah, that's why mom jeans were big again.
Oh,
High-waisted pants and all
I'm
that.
not a fan of those. That's my opinion.
I mean, I'd rather see that than like pants that are way too small for somebody.
Yeah, I think there has to be that good in between.
Yeah.
Because, like our age, like if they had the low rise or low waist jeans, yeah, our imaginations ran wild at that age. Like,
At that age, yeah,
Yeah.
sure. I don't know. I mean, but that was when we were all like young and shaped differently.
yeah, this
I
is
feel
true.
like-
Yeah.
That's why mom jeans are mom jeans.
So I feel like grown people, when they're doing laundry and bending over, are not going to look that good in those jeans.
It's like you're at
No.
the bakery seeing some muffins and
Oh God!
And then you get the. I won't say. I'm gonna change topic. I'm gonna say you get that dirty muffin or something.
yeah.
Jesus.
All right. Are there
Chocolate on top.
besides like I know there's cargo pants and stuff like that like dads wear, but there's no established dad jeans, are there?
Yeah,
cargo
Levi's.
pants. Or what'd you say? No.
Oh,
cargo
is that like they call
Dad
them?
jeans. Well,
Oh.
I don't know if they call
Wrangler,
them that.
maybe?
Oh, right. Yeah, that is a good call.
Yeah, those are definitely.
I
dad
get what you're
jeans.
like stuff you'd buy at Fleet Farm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And then you can put a panther on it.
Dude, if you're cool enough, man.
You have
If
to
you want to
earn
break
that.
the norm.
Yeah. I mean, if you did that now as a 30, well, I'm 34. If a 34-year-old was like, I'm trying to get this panther on the back of my pants, you'd be standing out in a cool way.
You got to go talk to Big Earl.
I'm just saying.
Big Earl with his
If I saw
dreads
someone
and
who did that, customize their jeans like that, I'd be like, that's kind of dope. I'm down.
Actually, you do reach like an age, like, stuff you do when you're younger, you don't care about. Then, like, you get to high school, I feel like, and you have to fit kind of
Yeah.
the norm. And then later in life, you feel like, why did I try so hard to fit in?
Right.
And then
you get
you
more
try
comfortable with yourself as you get older.
Well, I
And
start
then-
buying a lot more off-brand stuff now. Like,
Yeah,
back
well,
then
because you don't
cared
care
about-
what people think about it.
Exactly.
You just get what you want to get. But that works in the way of like wanting a panther on your pants. It's the same way of just like you don't care what people think nearly as much. So you just do whatever you feel like. That's why you see all these people into Pokemon cards and stuff again, right? Because they're like, oh, this is nostalgic and makes me happy. And I don't really care if people think that this is like nerdy or whatever. Like they don't. you don't care as you get older.
Well, it's a different set of like confines too. I mean, when you're in school, sometimes you feel like you have to navigate this way. So
Totally. Yeah.
you know, and when you're out of school, you kind of break free of some of that. So,
Well, you have to
definitely.
you have to fit in with all of the
Yep.
friend groups and whatever, and then you get
sure.
old and you don't have friends regardless.
Yeah.
So
Well,
it doesn't
there's-
really matter.
On a serious,
That's some deep shit, but that's true.
but on a serious note, you don't have bullies now that when you're older either. Like back then, there were bullies. Like
You have bullies
in
on the internet now.
True.
It's a little different, but yeah.
Yeah, but they don't care how you dress.
They definitely care. How
Yeah,
you
they do.
dress.
There's no
They'll
denying
probably say
it.
something
Keyboard
about our
bullies.
outfits right now.
Yeah.
Let
Yeah.
the haters
Like those are
start.
so fucking cool.
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah.
But those comments drive the
Idiots.
engagement, man. So it doesn't matter.
All right.
Haters can hate. It's fine.
Comment away.
Yeah. I mean, I get them all the time. I see so many. Like, I just, for the most part, don't even read my comments on YouTube or TikTok because it's like the vast majority are people that don't follow me. So if you're going to comment, you're more likely to comment something negative. People in general are more likely to be like feel the need to comment something negative than positive.
Well, it's like leaving reviews at places. More
Right.
often than not, you get bad reviews because when you
That's
have
the
a
only
good
time you
meal-
care to leave a review.
Exactly. Like I
Right.
have to let other people know. But when you have
Right.
such a good experience, it sucks that it's rare people
Yeah.
are like, I got to leave a good review.
Yeah, but like on Instagram or something, it's mostly your followers that see your stuff. So you'll see positive comments because it's like, oh, they follow you. So it's normal to like compliment your friend. But on YouTube, it's not usually like that. Like I don't follow back all the people that watch my stuff on YouTube because it doesn't work that way. So it's weirder or whatever for them to be like, that was really cool because they don't know me. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But it's not that uncommon to be like, that's a stupid take. Blah, blah,
Shit
blah.
sucks.
Yeah, it's like, and I just want to comment
hell is
back.
that?
But that sucks when you comment back, then you end up being the idiot somehow. It spins it, and then you look stupid.
I don't even care, dude. I play troll with them sometimes. Like I did an episode that was like, and I don't want to talk politics, but I interviewed a woman who was like very much in the political space, right? And so I just got like shit on so hard by all these like cis men. And I just commented back just the clown emoji to every single one of their comments on repeat. And that episode did really, really well.
The comment section.
Bring on
man.
the hate.
I was just like, none of you guys followed me in the first place. I don't care if you don't subscribe to me now because you didn't in the first place. Like, it
Actually,
doesn't
I'm gonna
matter.
go. Now that you say like put it like that, I'm gonna go back to all those bad comments we have and see if they follow us.
Dude, I'm sure they don't, man, because they're not going to subscribe to you, then give you constructive criticism. Like on YouTube, that's not how that works.
I'm just gonna go back to those comments and respond to them now, and they're like, "Dude,
Should.
it took you 4 years to get back."
There's videos that take off like that, though, that like go and then wait for a while and then take off again.
Yeah.
It happens all the time.
I'm just gonna do the clown emojis to them.
do
like
it, dude.
4 years later.
If you want to piss somebody off, call them a clown. That's an insult that's appropriate, but will piss off anybody.
Well,
Especially when they see that it's from a post from like 2 years ago.
Clown.
Been really busy. Sorry.
But that's how, like, yeah.
I've been busy at your mom's house. Maybe you heard us when you were in the basement.
Putting on your clown makeup.
Yeah.
Right. All right, breaking the norm. Being a clown,
I mean, there's a lot of clowns out there. I could be one of them too.
not a troll, like a paint your face clown.
Oh, an actual
Like
clown.
like
Yeah, like a
ICP.
real clown, like an ICP clown.
Then you're breaking the norm. I think if you are proudly an ICP fan currently, you are breaking the norm.
yeah.
I think if you're gonna be like that proud about it, you know
You're
the
obnoxious.
majority of people are gonna talk shit about you, and you're like, I don't even care.
Well, because you're almost 40 and you're still painting your face to
Yeah.
go to a concert.
Do you know who actually like went to clown school seriously? Not Steve-O from Jackass.
Oh, I did know that. Yeah,
yeah.
crazy.
Do you ever read his biography? It's really good.
No, I've
he
heard
is
that
a
though.
clown.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
In a
tried
good way.
I DM'd him. He didn't respond to me.
He's a
He came to Eau Claire, so there's a reason for me to DM
Oh,
too.
gotcha.
Yeah, but no, he didn't.
It's like, wow, you're a fanboy.
his
Wow.
his life story is
Trying to get
awesome.
dude, I was trying to get Jeff Foxworthy on too because he's coming to
that'd
Eau
be sweet.
Claire this weekend, and I was like running ads for him, but his management was like, he doesn't do stuff on tour. So I could have maybe gotten him for like a short 5-minute virtual interview, but I don't do virtual.
Did you
interviews.
really just want him to test you to see if you're smarter than a fifth grader? Though?
Yeah.
Or fourth
or
grader?
you might be a
whichever.
redneck.
Dude, I dropped out
Yeah.
of college, and my family gives me so much shit for it. So I feel like if I could have like gotten his approval, then all that could go away.
Or they would have called you a clown.
Yeah, well.
So you might be a redneck if. Yeah.
I miss those days. That was simple. Like when they were, all together.
And
Get her done.
and the calendar. Even though I wasn't like huge into it, it's still a good memory.
Yeah, the early redneck days.
Yeah.
Yes.
Pre-internet. Well, pre-social media anyway.
And like all your memes were from like those calendars.
Yeah. And books, like there was no, it wasn't at the palm of your hand. Like
I feel ancient now that we're even saying like books.
Yeah, when was the last time you read a physical book?
Actually, I'm in the middle of reading one right now.
I just started
Not
reading.
like physically right now.
I don't read a lot, but you can tell. But every now and then, like I'll read a biography. Like I really got into biographies a few years ago, and I'm reading Al Pacino's right now. So
Oh, that's why you brought him up. Cool.
yeah.
I was really big in books with pictures. Yeah.
Like Playboy.
Yeah.
Here I am thinking like comic books.
No, I try to read, except it sucks because the time I get is like right before bed, and it's like I read 5 pages and then fall asleep, and then the next night I have to read the same 5 pages because I forgot.
Forgot what it was.
It's like Quentin Tarantino. Like I don't know where I'm at in the story. That
I just have a hard time doing anything that I don't view as productive in some way or another. Like I have to justify it in my mind as it's, even if it's not the most productive use of my time, it has to be somewhat productive. And reading something purely just because I enjoy it is like hard for me to justify. You know, maybe that's partially like parenting and everything. I'm just like, I'm so busy, wrapped up in all this stuff. But it was the same way with trying to come down here and hang out with you guys. It's like, how can I make this where this is still productive because I'm wrapping in all this? I would personally want to do it, but how do I like justify it for my time?
Well, we just threw free beer in there, and you said yes.
Yeah. Well, and I got to do 2 interviews in Milwaukee tomorrow.
Oh
but,
yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever.
But no, I mean, I think that's how it is with books. Like the books I've read for the most part have been because like I think it's going to help me with artwork or something. Or I was reading self-help books for a while, like read a whole bunch of those because I could justify it in my mind of like, oh, this will help me be more productive, or this will help me be a better person, or this will blah, blah, blah. It's not just a fantasy thing because I feel like reading it.
Well, that's why like, biographies could be good for you.
Yeah. Well, you can learn, for sure, from like successful people or whatever.
Yep.
You can learn a lot of things from that.
I actually want to find like, if you find some failure stories.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
that would actually, no one talks about that. Well, 'cause why would they?
Well, I mean, that's when you learn from things for
Yep.
sure. Yeah.
But-
no, there's a podcast, I think someone else was talking about it on my show called the Founders Podcast, where they just like interview the founders of like super successful companies and like hear their story of like how they built this amazing thing. It's like that could be a good use of time. Not to like get people away from both of our shows, but
Yeah, don't stop listening just to read.
and
Like,
here
yeah.
I am reading fantasy books.
yeah.
Yeah, that's real productive.
Well, I only read 5 pages at a time. It takes me like 5 years to finish.
Like
it.
fantasy football books or
Is it because they're like smut? Are they like smut novels?
fantasy
Boy, you
basketball,
said smut
fantasy
novels?
baseball?
Smut novels are like a whole thing now. You didn't know about that?
No,
Oh, yeah.
what the hell is
Well,
that?
I never
What
heard of
is that?
this.
Is that an acronym? I'm dumb. Like,
No,
was
it's
that
like
an acronym?
middle-aged women.
Yeah. Like romance novels that women read.
like 50 Shades of
Graphic
Grey.
romance. Yeah.
Well,
or-
but like fantasy ones with like
Yeah.
dragons and whatever.
Oh,
but then there's
they
like
they are making
really
them now.
soft core like
Yeah,
romance scenes
they-
or whatever.
yeah.
Yeah, no, that's they're really popular.
Yeah, that's not the ones I'm reading. You know,
right? Yeah,
Never
right.
That's not the ones I'm reading.
No,
yeah.
no.
The ones
Moving
I
on.
the ones I have more dragons.
Yeah.
It's just about fights. It's just very
It's
manly.
fighting like shit, like football and fighting and dragons.
Vikings and pillaging. Yeah.
Like that
Dude,
type of shit. Drinking beer.
I saw a thing on Threads the other day. This dude like posted saying, "Men don't need therapy. Men just need more intimacy from their wives." And I was like, "Whoa!" I was like, "Oh my god, dude!" So your attitude is just like, "Oh, man up and be with a woman. Don't talk about your feelings." I was like, "You sound like you need to see a therapist, my dude."
On the next episode of Dr. Phil.
I think one of the best pictures I've seen is there's that billboard that says like men are stubborn. You ever see that? And then
I just see Russ's billboards all the time.
it was probably in another state.
Fear the beard.
It was probably behind one of those billboards.
Well, that makes sense. Yeah.
But then someone spray painted over it. No, we're not.
Say the first part again.
No. Yeah, we already got distracted
about
by
Russ.
Russ. Yeah. That said men are stubborn. And then someone spray painted over it. No, we're not.
That's good. Do you guys ever drive to? Well, I guess you wouldn't because you don't drive this area. But between Hayward and Spooner, do you know about that bridge? So I drive to my cabin. I drive like it's 63 is the highway, but it's a senior tradition from both high schools and has been for like 30 plus years, where they just spray paint Hayward blows. No, Hayward sucks. And on the other side, they write Spooner blows. And then they sign it like that year. It's a thing that they've been, and they never take it down. It's there year round. So every time I drive to my cabin, I read Spooner blows.
Not Tron Funkin' Blow. Little Fubar reference right there.
You ever see that movie Fubar?
No.
Oh, it's a classic. If you can ever, I don't know where you can find it now, but we're kind of inspired by
one of
those
the
guys.
streaming services. Do you guys ever think about like when I was driving somewhere? I've been driving so much lately. I saw a billboard with Tom Green on it, and it just got me thinking.
Is he still a person?
Yeah, what I was thinking of was like all these people that were in all these like teen comedy, like raunchy movies when we were kids. They're so much older than I realize now. Like for some reason, you don't think of them as being like 60, but they are.
It is weird to think.
Yeah,
about
they're
that.
like fully gray. Even like Jim Carrey, you're like, man, you're that old.
But they're supposed to look like what we knew them as forever.
You're
like, locked in forever. Yeah.
But speaking of
like
Tom Green, I did know he's around because I just saw some news article on him that he moved wherever, but he said he felt like Hollywood was never really for him. Yeah. That he never really fit in.
I don't think
I wonder why.
Yeah.
It's like, I wonder why.
He's putting sausages on his hands.
And he got a movie called Freddy Got Fingered. And I don't know if that was a place. But I bet you as bad as that movie was, guess what? He succeeded.
Yeah. Dude, he crushed it. We're still talking about him. When was the last time he did anything that we should be talking about?
Right. Like actually made like new content type thing. Yeah.
Since we were kids and we're still talking about him.
Right? Yeah, 30 years later.
Well done.
Tom Green. Man,
to
come on the
Tom
show,
Green.
dude. I would love to interview Tom Green.
I would. That would be awesome.
Behind his keyboard.
Yeah, dude.
He could have a podcast now and we don't even know. We should almost look into that.
Does he have one?
I don't know.
if he does. He should.
Our
There's so
podcast actually, I think, follows him now. Like as of the other week, I'm pretty sure.
You
I
just
started
follow
following
Tom Green?
No, like the other week, I think. Like,
Nice.
yeah. 'Cause I don't know why he popped up. Maybe he's boosting his social media or something.
I saw a billboard, so I think he's doing something in Wisconsin. So who knows? Maybe they got the ad spend going.
Oh, good for him.
Good. Yeah, good.
Yeah. Where'd you guys get your chains, by the way?
Amazon.
Like we got it like it was like
Kessler's
founded,
Jewelers.
yeah, something like that. I think it's like custom. It's from a volcano or something.
Yes.
We're like pirates. We stole them from somewhere.
Sick.
Like
course.
36
I have a
carat.
pirate like skull. You see that in the back of my arm? And so that way it can laugh when I
I didn't notice that.
yeah, kind of fancy.
Okay.
Well, if I decide to get another tattoo, I think I might have to take that idea.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have it on the inside of the elbow though.
It's gonna look like it's eating.
Yeah. I'm gonna have Cookie Monster right there. You don't have Cookie Monster, do you?
No,
I'm
that's a
getting
good
Cookie
idea, man.
Monster right there. That's good. Thanks for the idea. I just
Is that breaking the norm?
A Cookie Monster tattoo would be breaking the norm.
Breaking the norm.
Yeah.
I actually did cross the one off the list. It was, what about tattoos?
That's not breaking the norm. I think not getting tattooed is more breaking the norm now.
Now it is, yeah.
Yeah.
Troy, you're breaking the norm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can change that tonight.
Yeah. Got a pen?
I think people
some
under
ink.
the age of 30 not getting tattooed is breaking the norm. The older crowd, not so much.
Right.
Thanks.
Sorry, bud.
I saw a kid
Calling him like I see him.
I saw a kid in Sunday school give himself a tattoo.
Stick and pokes, like shitty tattoos are popular now, and I hate that. Just
There's
get, like,
a lot
good
of tattoo
man.
designs now. I can't say it. I personally cannot stand those little thin ones on people's arms.
That's what I'm talking about. Is people like their little shitty stick and pokes when they're drunk?
Yeah. Yep.
It's just like
No, not that, but the people that are going to actually tattoo shops and getting those little like thin lines and stuff, I'll say like women get them a lot.
like fine line tattoos.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not for me. I don't see the point of it because to me, that's not going to age well.
That's true.
Yeah.
Maybe
all.
that's their plan, when you get older and you develop more wrinkles, you get a little more weight.
It just covers it.
It's just gone.
It's gone.
It's gone.
Where'd it go?
There's the magic. It's just Wayne Hoffman.
If you had to get the fridge brick time tattoo, like the logo tattooed, where'd you put it?
Where would I put it?
Yeah.
Probably on my leg.
Where?
If I had calves, I would put it on my calf.
So you could flex it and it would get like a fat can, or
A big Foster's can.
which they don't drink that in Australia, by the way.
I did hear this.
It's like a
Isn't it
Chicago or
isn't it like
something.
brewed in Chicago or something like
Something
that?
like that. But I know in Australia they don't drink it.
No.
It's
What a
not
marketing
very good.
campaign, though, that gets all us simple-minded Americans.
Yeah, they're like, none of these Americans have been to Australia, so we just paint whatever picture we want.
Oh no, that's Corona that's brewed in
Oh,
Australia, or in Chicago or something. I think.
I think a lot of it is.
I think so, yeah. Corona.
I don't mind Corona.
No, I'm not saying it's bad.
No,
but
no,
it's
no.
like-
It's
But
only
to
good
answer
thing
your
to come out of
question,
Chicago.
I'd probably get the fridge break time like right in the middle of my neck.
I mean, it'd be covered by your beard, so.
Exactly. No,
Then we just
Then you would
like
be stuck with the beard forever.
Then I have a flashlight just shining. I'm like, ta-da!
You get it across your
It's
ass.
fridge break
and then
time.
When was the
fridge
last
it-
time you
yeah.
were clean shaven? Each of you.
2020. 20. The age 20. Maybe.
Did you have a beard before that, or is that like when you decided you were going to be bearded folk?
No, couldn't grow facial hair like a beard till I was 23. Like,
Oh, okay,
actually,
not
like,
2020. This was when you were 23.
Oh, 20 years old. Yeah.
Wow. What would it take for you to shave your beard now?
A lot of money.
How much?
Maybe like
How much you got?
$6.
What's in your Venmo?
I'll give you $6.
It'd be
Yeah.
like
I'm just-
Bitcoin.
Yeah. This is a brand now.
That's why I'm curious. Like,
Yeah.
what would it actually take?
I don't think I could. I don't
You'd
have
have to
money.
sell Passion Pod to us. Then I would shave my head without the beard and take over your podcast.
Oh, no. I think they could tell that you're not me.
No, we have gold chains.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
we're sponsored
Just
by
take a
Beard.
Sharpie and.
We're sponsored by Beard Wisconsin, so we can't
Yeah.
shave our. We have a contract with them.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's
Very
why
strict
I'm broke.
stipulations.
Those
Very
guys don't know
strict.
what's going on anyway, though.
Yeah.
They don't watch.
All right, you guys want to? So I brought these, and I've never actually had one. You should have one of these. I have had these. These are really good.
All right.
So drink Wisconsin Blee. Just because I'm going to interview Richard, the owner, tomorrow, I brought some of these for you guys. So this is a brandy old fashioned that I have. You have a brandy old fashioned, and you have one of the vodka cocktails. There's an orange one and there's a cran apple.
Can I shotgun it?
Dude, whatever you want. I actually, I interviewed Willy Wonka, which is Prof's DJ,
Mm-hmm.
and I was not planning that at all. I tried to give him one of them, and he's like, "Let's just drink it right now." I was like, "What?" He's
Right
like, "Right
on the
now." And I
spot.
was like, "I guess." So I started like sipping it, not realizing he meant drink the whole thing, and I was just like, "I guess we're just just drank the whole thing." I was like,
really good.
it actually was, but I was like, that was not what I was planning on doing at all. So I'm not saying crush it. I'm just saying I brought these for you, so I want to try this.
Thank you
Before,
very much.
before anyone opens it, let's take a break real quick.
Okay.
If you need to pee or anything like that. And
Yep.
anyone that needs to go out and get some of these awesome Drink Wisconsin Blee drinks, go get them right now. Take
Deal.
a quick break. And we're back. And it's time to drink these delicious drinks that Chris brought from Drink Wisconsin Blee.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. This is actually the first time I've ever tried one of these. I've never had an old fashioned in my life.
Wait, you
Really?
haven't?
Ever?
Never.
And you
I know
live in
it's a whole
Wisconsin.
thing. I know it's a whole thing, but
Well, the first time for everything.
Yeah.
Just like a first time for live certification.
Ooh.
Ooh, what do we got?
We're gonna officially certify Drink Wisconsin Blee.
dude, I love that you're doing that with a brandy old fashioned, not
We'll
just a
see
beer.
how it goes. I'm
You're a
part of
boss.
the first club. I have never shotgunned a old fashioned.
Yeah, and it's a Friday.
Oh,
Bam.
Meant to
kinda
be.
Get this
I'll
man
get
some
it ready.
fish.
you guys enjoy yours.
This
I'll
is
get
really
this
good.
bad boy ready.
Ready.
Sharper knife.
Just lick the
That's so
knife.
manly.
I was like, I can't put that away wet. It sounds like other things.
It's
but,
usually how it happens.
well, here it goes. It's fridge break time. Throwing bricks.
Sounds good.
Wow.
That is
Gone.
ridiculous fast. Oh
and
my
that's
god.
how you drink Wisconsin Blee.
Oh my god.
Certified fridge brick.
Certified fridge brick. Bam.
That-
Chicken
I'm actually
bam.
gonna stand up. To
Well,
shoot this
well,
one.
he shotgunned that. I took a sip of
Cheers
the
to you.
vodka cocktail,
Wow.
and he even made it.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that.
Wow.
ESPN the Ocho.
That was incredible. Yeah. That was incredible. What do you think? Orange goodness.
Was that magic or was
It's-
that breaking the norm?
I know it's not ice cold right now, but I think it's good. But it would be
Yeah.
that much better if it was ice cold. And this seems like a great summer drink.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Actually,
we
I'm
should
very
have drank them
impressed.
right at the beginning. We had them in the fridge, but then
Yeah.
we've been sitting here now for an hour. So
Because we've been dicking around talking about breaking the norm and Pokemon cards.
It does make it easier to shotgun though when they're a little more
Yeah.
towards room
Oh, so he
temperature.
benefited from the room
Yeah, I
temp.
was eyeing those up. I'm like,
Yeah.
it's been sitting a while. I'm not gonna sip that.
This is actually really good.
That's not,
Yeah.
yeah. It's good.
Yeah, mine was good too.
I was surprised when I had one too, because it's like not something I would normally drink, but I was like, wow, this is crisp. I like this.
This would be good.
Yeah. And it's not just a seltzer water like everybody else. Something a little different.
I can't stand seltzers.
That's what I'm saying, man. Something a little different.
Yeah.
Represent Wisconsin.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm going to do that little thing that.
All right. What's next?
All right. Next on the list. Oh, I should probably flip the page.
Turn the page.
Yeah,
like
we've
little Bob
officially
Seger.
made it to page 2.
This is where we celebrate. Woo! Page 2.
All right. It's time to get to know Chris a little bit more. Obviously, we know you a lot from listening to your podcast each week.
Thank you for listening.
But we don't have a lot of listeners yet, but we'd like them to get to know you.
Dude, I appreciate it. Actually, which one of you sent me the message again? One of you guys sent me a message that was really heartfelt, and that was so nice.
Me? That was just to get you out. No, I'm just kidding.
He's the nice one.
No, for real. Listeners, send text messages to your friends who do cool shit on the internet and tell them how cool it is, because it actually means a lot. A lot of times you're just sitting there like feeling like you're on your own little island and you're like, oh, all these followers must be fake. Nobody actually cares. But there are people that do care. And you sent me a message that was like, man, I was watching the show and you are genuinely really good at this. I was like, dude, that was so sick. I showed it to my girlfriend. I was like, this really made my day. Thank you for that.
Well, you're welcome. But it was truly heartfelt. Like it
was
you've
obvious,
helped us and you've been helping us today too. Like I just feel like we're creating a family.
Yeah.
A podcast family.
Yeah, we're like Vin Diesel.
But for real, I think that's kind of what stemmed it, because you were like open arms. We just started our podcast and we looked up to you, and you're actually very receptive of questions and everything.
Yeah, dude, I want to see all my friends succeed. And you guys obviously really like cared about doing this. This wasn't half-assed. You know what I mean?
Well, we just got to one up every. No, I'm just kidding. But we see things like we see the video side first. Mm-hmm. And we were talking before we turned on the cameras and everything with you that you came from the audio side and then are learning the video, and we were the opposite. So it's kind of cool how that works. And here we are together.
Yeah, for those of you that notice that I look different this episode, it's because you can see my face. Chris gave us some pointers. And thank you. Now you can see
We can
me.
see his face.
A lot of you guys are like,
Everything's changed. No, it really is like really small things though. Like that's what builds up. It's not one little thing. Like I spoke at UW-Madison there's a podcasting course, as crazy as that is. So I spoke to that class and they were like kind of asking me about like pointers or whatever. And really what I told them was like, as you approach problems that come up, you address those problems and you figure out how to like deal with them. And so as each one of those, which happens with every episode, which I've done 179 full-length ones besides all the other bonus ones and whatever. And almost every single time there's some small thing that I'm like, oh, I wish I would have done that differently. Moving forward, I'm going to do that. Oh, how do I fix this problem? Okay, I'm going to fix this. And this still happens all the time. Like just the other day, I had a camera that was a little bit out of focus. And I was like, okay, well, how do I address that? What can I do to fix it? And then I had to look into...
You put Bigfoot in the frame. And it doesn't matter if it's in focus.
But it finally pushed me to go, okay, well, how do I use AI to do some stuff? Right? And it took a long time to figure out like how to use it, what programs there are.
Word.
I know. But there are programs that like make it a little bit more clear.
Well, yeah, you're using it for good.
But it's just like you don't see those things until it comes up as an issue. So when I'm sitting here and I see you and your microphone is like this, I'm like, bro, people can't see your face.
They're probably like, I bet you he listened to Limp Bizkit and Kid Rock. And like,
Chris, I designed this. I was trying to cover his face.
Now I can just see like the light.
Back to the drawing board.
But yeah, it's just small things like that. It's like every time something comes up. And Cody, who you mentioned to me before, he is actually someone I text pretty often where I'm like, hey, what do you think? I'm trying out a new thumbnail design. What do you think of this? What should I change with it? You know
Cody
what I mean?
from On Tap is the fucking brain.
Oh, yeah.
Such a nice dude.
podcast.
Yeah, when I think of podcast brain, like this guy walking around with this huge, like a cartoon with this big brain, it's Cody. But for real, shout out to Cody from On Tap. He has also been very receptive with us starting this. I think he's the first we went to for questions, but finding Chris and watching his show and then actually just shooting him some messages, I was surprised. You like got back to us.
I feel like most people, if you ask a genuine question and you're not like trying to get something from them, people are pretty receptive.
So the one, I guess, tidbit of knowledge or whatever me growing older has obtained, don't leave a room or like a conversation without asking a question that you want to ask.
That's a good piece of advice.
So that's how I view it. Like now I started bringing that to social media and things like that. We're trying to grow this. Like, how would Chris Johnson do this? Why don't you just ask him?
I got my bracelet on.
Yeah.
WWCJD.
Yeah, we just insert the C's there.
Yeah, I just have my WWJD. I have it scribbled over, and it's I have the little carrot with the C.
But before you were
incredible.
talking about like how each episode you find like a little bit that you wish would have went better.
Yeah.
So we always talk about like we care so much, just like you care so much. To us, that's the definition of passion.
Yeah.
You have a passion for it, so that's why you want to fix it. That goes hand in hand with your podcast.
Yeah, I mean, the question I ask a lot of people, regardless of if I'm recording or not, is if you didn't need to make money, how would you choose to spend your time? Now, if you can think of whatever that thing is,
Probably listening to Limp Bizkit and Kid Rock.
In a mosh pit at a show.
but really, like, there's a way to build a life and a career around almost anything. You know, you could be like, I really love treasure hunting. And be like, okay, cool. Well, you could do underwater metal detecting and you could recover lost objects for people and make money.
Or
look at what
National
Ed the Diver
Treasure.
does. But I'm just saying that there is a way to build that, a career and a lifestyle. Even if you're not making a ton of money, there is a way to incorporate those things into your life more. If you really sat there and thought about how can I do that?
Right.
There are ways to do that.
So,
And that's true passion.
yep. So
Yeah, dude.
I have a question for you because now we're going to turn the tables on you.
Oh man.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah. Are you ready?
Yeah,
What
dude.
are you passionate about? Does that sound familiar?
Yeah, dude. Which I stole from the minimalists.
Hey, you're not supposed to say that.
Yeah, whatever.
Now you're going to teach us to steal.
You borrowed it. You're going to give it back, right?
No, I'm going to keep using it. But I mean, if I credit them, it's not really stealing.
He's passionate about stealing.
Yeah.
Like
Creative borrowing.
National Treasure, like Nicolas Cage.
Man, I don't know. I'm inspired. I think like for me, I'm passionate about inspiring other people to chase their dreams because I saw how much like my life transformed when I used to work for Verizon. I made a lot of money when I was like, 22, 23. And I went through a whole bunch of life stuff. My parents split up. My dad had a heart transplant. I got married. I had a kid. All these existential things that made me really think about like, well, if I died tomorrow, how would I feel about this like life that I spent?
Wait,
like
that
my
was
kids get
all
older.
in one chapter?
It was like a year and a half for all of that.
Yeah, one chapter. You got to get past page 5 to get to.
It was a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a lot. And it was like my parents were the type that they always talked about the next chapter of life. And they're like, yeah, when we retire, we're finally going to do this, stuff. And then it was like overnight, my mom left my dad. And that day he had a horrible heart attack where he shouldn't have lived from it, but did. But still, it was like months and months later of staying in the hospital before he got his heart transplant to recover, not be married anymore, be alone. Their finances got split. It was like, I saw this life that they talked about. Eventually we get to this point, just gone. And I was like, well, so how did that serve you? If my life was gone tomorrow, how would I feel about it? Like I had a daughter, right? And she was like a baby. And I was like, well, if I died, would I really want her to grow up and go, I wonder what my dad's life was like? Oh, he sold insurance and sold phones. Be like, I don't feel great about that. I want to do something where I feel like I left an impact on the world.
An impact or like not necessarily like a
Legacy.
Yeah, I was
A
going to
little
say
bit,
a little bit
yeah.
of a legacy.
But that's the correct way to look at it. Like you are leaving like a
Guy-
legacy
Yeah.
worth looking at. Like
Yeah, well, it's the whole thing of like the conversation of your life changes when you have kids, right? Because all of a sudden you look at things a little bit differently. You're like, I don't care what everybody else thinks of me. I care about what my kids are going to think about me.
right.
And so that really was the trigger for me to go, okay, well, I've always wanted to open a skateboard shop. I want to inspire kids. This is like a perfect way to do it. So I opened the skateboard shop and then things just kind of like built from there. But it's the same way with the show. Like when I opened the shop, a big part of it was I wanted to be this like cool older brother to all the kids and help inspire them, which I did. And it was like one-on-one or one with 3 kids in the store, whatever. But it was like individual conversations like that. And as I got older, I no longer was the older brother to the kids in the skate shop. I was the dad because I was the same age as their parents, right?
The fucking dad.
Yeah, dude.
Fucking dad.
I was boring and old, and I found that I was more passionate about talking about careers. But it was like I realized through the show I could inspire a much larger group of people. Instead of impacting 3 people in the store at a time, I could impact hundreds or thousands or however many people through the show with one conversation. And so at this point, like not only do I enjoy doing the conversations because I'm inspired through them, and I'm like, wow, you're chasing this life and you're like living this, this is what life's supposed to look like. And you're doing this crazy cool thing. Like I'm about to interview the dude who played the alien, like the xenomorph in the last Alien movie. What a crazy cool career.
Well, you never thought that, going on this path?
No.
I feel like only one
So
person
sick.
knew this was going to happen.
Wayne Hoffman.
Wayne Hoffman. He did. Dude, I'm telling you, the advice that he gave me was, it changed my world. You gotta listen to that. But
So I think we all or agree on one thing. Like, we do what we do because you want to better someone else's life. Not like directly change it, but like the entertainment value of it.
Yeah.
Like why actors act. Like, look at some of them that can retire,
yeah.
but they keep doing it. For
Yeah.
either they're like addicted to acting or they just like to see other people's faces for that little bit of time. You help people escape reality for a little bit.
Yeah,
Or
I
not
feel like
think
I
about-
almost like sober them up too much and go, okay, well, what is your reality and what do you want your reality to
Well, I
be?
think we're making people drink more
Yeah.
Well, Chris, when I
because they
listen
want
to
to
your
forget about what we just the shit we just said.
but when I listen to your podcast, like it motivates me a lot.
Like I've seen
appreciate
those.
that.
I've seen those reels that people are like, if you break a day 24 hours and I do 6 hours, 6 hours, 6 hours, you've probably seen those reels and I do this. This sounds like such shit, but what I just listen to you like say things like, hey, you reach these 3 people, then it's 6, then it's whatever. Like that's actually touching. Not this. I
You're not
split a day into
spewing
this.
bullshit.
I do this. I do this, and it's like
Unless
well,
he's
that's
a
you,
really
dude.
good manipulator.
You guys are really talking me up. But no, yeah, I mean, I think a lot of times when you listen to that, like self-help stuff, it like comes from such a like high and mighty, high horse type mentality of like, you need to live life in this perfect way to achieve this thing. You got to be vegan. You got to do this. You got to like work out. You got to blah, blah, blah.
Well, that's how those types of people sound.
Exactly.
It's
But
like,
I don't
no.
think that's true. I think you just have to like look at like what is your end goal? Where do you want to go? And the step you're taking today, is it generally in that direction? And I think a big part of it too is just like, and I've said this a lot of times on my own show, a big lesson that I've learned for myself is just to be kind to myself, because I am doing the best I can with whatever that circumstance is throughout that time frame. Not saying I made the right decision in every single circumstances or like I spent my time the most wisely or whatever in every situation.
But you learned.
But I tried. I did what I could in that moment. I wasn't actively trying to make the wrong choice. Like I was trying my best that I can, and that should always be enough. And that is when you learn from things.
And
right?
if you fell short, guess what? You learned, and
Yeah,
you
absolutely.
did whatever you learned from that one. It's on to the next one.
Yeah, but that is the fastest way to learn. Like I was just telling you, like it was ironic that I told this, I go to UW-Madison, like this super prestigious school that these kids are paying a ton of money to take this course, to talk to a full-time podcaster. And then I end up
A college
interviewing-
dropout, right? You
yeah,
said you were
I am a
college
college
drop-
dropout. And I interview their professor, and the camera angle on him's out of focus. And it's like, wow, I dropped the ball. But in that interview with them, I told them, these things happen so much more often than you realize. It happens all the time. And it doesn't have to be that big of a deal. You just address the problem. And so when that happened, that made me address the problem. I talked to my neighbor who's a videographer full time. And I was like, dude, you know this technology so much better than me. I don't understand how this happened. Can you please come help me? He came over to my house, showed me way more stuff about the cameras I already owned for a year and a half. And now I understand why that happened, and it's not going to happen again. Because
you
he
go.
taught me how to do it. And the
And
only
that's
reason
why
it
the
happened
whole
was because of the
second
mistake.
segment is in claymation that you reenacted.
Yeah. All drawings, all paintings.
Kidding though, but I know what
Dude,
you're saying.
Claymation. Okay, so did you know that the dude who made Robot Chicken is from Wisconsin?
No, I didn't.
Me and him, I got a hold of him on Instagram the other day. He comes back to Wisconsin. He's either from Wisconsin or he has family here, but he comes back to Wisconsin once a year. And I'm trying to, it sounds like, because he wants to do it, have him as a guest on my show.
Well, that'd
The
be
dude who
fucking sweet,
made,
man.
yeah, and he's still making crazy claymation stuff all the time. I wish I could remember his name offhand right now, but
Maybe he can do this
far as
episode. in
claymation, dude.
How much we got to pay him to make this episode in claymation?
Now is that
Well, it
pre?
depends on the camera's
Hard
out
to
of
say.
focus.
What'd you
Maybe
say?
he's still getting royalties from
Troy,
him.
what'd you just say?
No, I was saying, is that pre or post California raisins?
Robot Chicken? It's got to be after.
Yeah, I was gonna say the only
think so.
the only claymation I really associate with is
Dude, I
that's
had a
how old I am.
stuffed. I had a
What
stuffed.
about
California
Gumby? What about
I
Gumby?
love
dude?
Well,
Well,
when I was a
yeah,
kid.
yeah, but like the claim. I mean,
I had a
yeah, I
pillow
guess,
that was
yeah,
like one of
Gumby.
the California raisins
Yeah.
when I was a
Dude,
kid.
those things are like
They're so sick.
nightmare.
Yeah, those
That's
things
like,
always creep me out.
It's
I
like
fucking
nightmare
hated 'em.
fuel.
I don't know. I never cared for those fucking raisins.
I thought they were sick, dude.
Yeah,
I don't even
I
like
thought it was
raisins.
great, yeah.
I don't even like raisins that much because of
They
that.
had like movies and like shorts and everything back in the day, man.
Yeah,
They-
dude.
They
I
were
know.
hot for a minute.
We had a bunch of them on like those VHSs where you would
Yeah.
record it from
Yep.
TV.
Oh, for
Yeah,
sure.
I had a bunch of
I just
stuff.
ate.
You
Yeah,
tape
everyone
over
just
one of
aged
your
there.
parents'
I had,
shows.
like,
They're
the-
like, where the hell
the-
is my NASCAR race from?
Yeah,
you
dude.
got-
I had
But
the
they totally
California
raised
Raisins
it.
Christmas on ice.
Dale Earnhardt's last race.
Dude.
Your dad's throwing beer cans at you.
Full.
Oh, no.
Damn it, Troy.
True fridge bricks.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
The old Miller Lite cans. Oh, actually, these are like the ones you're drinking, and they went back to the old
Yeah.
stuff.
These
Talk about
ones?
marketing genius.
Yeah. Well, they don't pay us, so I can just turn this logo.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. But
no, but they can pay us.
yeah, I'd shotgun a couple Miller Lights.
They are like my go-to like cheap light beer currently.
Yeah, we don't even know what ours are anymore.
Although I will
Yeah,
say
what are these? Yeah.
everything's
It's
blacked
like
out.
water.
I will say Pabst has a new beer coming called Pabst Light. It's like a whole new beer, and they're
I thought that was
sending-
out already.
No, it's like a whole new thing that they're doing. That they're sending me a box right now of them.
Oh, if you need anyone
So,
to help you finish
excited
it.
to try it.
I don't know.
I wish they would have been here in time for this.
Maybe your next podcast episode is.
We needed them to be certified fridge
Yeah, I was
beers.
gonna say, if you need them certified, you know where to send them.
All right. Besides your podcast,
Yeah.
what are your other hobbies?
I'm really into art. I paint a lot. I haven't painted as much this past calendar year because I took the show full time, and so I've been really focusing on and I'm not a financially driven person, but just focusing on making sure the show is at a point where it's sustainable for the future, where I know I'm covered and I'm okay. So I haven't been putting as much time into artwork as I would like.
Time out real quick. When you say paint, are you talking like paintbrush, easels and stuff? Are you talking like graffiti and
Paint by numbers?
Yeah.
No, I don't paint by numbers. I am an award-winning muralist, if you didn't know that.
I don't know if I knew the award-winning part.
Yeah, I got second place for best new mural in the volume 1, like our local city annual awards. I got second place, and then the following year I got first place, and then the year after that I got first place again.
Champ shit.
That's
Yeah.
our boy. That's our
Bam.
boy.
Yeah. So no, I painting murals, like painting like monsters, like you can see on the table or whatever. That's what I like to paint, and I like to paint them big. So you could pose with them and whatever. Like when you're walking around the city and you see one, you could pose with it. That's what I like to do. So painting is a big part of my life. My girlfriend is going to school right now to be an art therapist, and she has a bachelor's degree in fine art. And so I think a little bit has been like, since we started dating a year ago, I'm a little insecure because I'm like, you're really good at art. And I'm just like, I fumbled around and people started to like it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I love doing art and I want to do a lot more. I'm actually I have to paint a mural next week, and I'm working on a commission piece for this like software company right now.
So with painting, you had to pick one or the other, just personality or whatever. Do you go Banksy or Bob Ross?
Why are you laughing, man?
That's not what I was
He's a legend.
expecting.
He's a legend.
I just like Banksy's so serious, like everything behind it. And then,
Wait, do people know who he actually is yet or no?
No, they don't know who he is. That's the only reason he's famous, man.
I heard some theories, but I'll let you answer the question.
So I did the only thing I've ever been arrested for is graffiti. And it's like stencil graffiti was the only thing I've ever been arrested for, which is ironic because the city has paid me to paint on the street now. So
Wait.
full circle.
Did you stage that?
stage it?
Did you stage your arrest?
No.
oh, that's Banksy level if you
No.
stage
Yeah,
your
they-
arrest.
No, I used to paint Pokemon all over the city.
That's pretty awesome.
I'm saying
Who was
to
your
give
favorite
yourself street
Pokemon to
cred.
paint?
You didn't like. You don't have to confess to it, but
Yeah.
did you do it to up your street cred?
No, this was when I was like 19 and didn't think about it.
That's
Who's
what
your
they-
favorite
That's what they usually
Pokemon?
say. Yeah.
Yeah, who's your
My
favorite?
favorite Pokemon is Primate, which I got one right there.
A what?
Wait, which one?
Primate.
Why do I
don't know.
not know that one?
It's a fighting type Pokemon from Gen 1, or from the first.
Oh, I might not.
That fucker looks sick.
Is that an owl? right there?
Yeah, I got an owl. I got
Is
my
that like a pig?
owl bringing my letter to Hogwarts on my leg.
Is it based like a pig? Almost like
Yeah, like
almost
a
looks
pig
Yeah,
nose
yeah,
and-
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
It doesn't look like Hedwig.
It doesn't
No, it's not
look
supposed
like
to look like
Pikachu. Yeah,
Hedwig
it's,
wouldn't show up on his skin because he's white.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Duh.
pretty much.
Come on, man.
Sorry.
Sorry,
Sorry.
man. I don't know.
Hedwig's
I think
dead, man.
I mean, I do like Banksy's dope. I would put neither of them anywhere near my top as far as artists I like, simply because like I love Bob Ross's message and him involving people, and like that I appreciate significantly more than what Banksy has done in his career. But I don't care about looking at like landscape paintings. They just don't like evoke anything with me.
Yep.
And Banksy, I really love from the street art standpoint of like he made art accessible for people. I think that's super cool. But I also like would never buy stencil artwork. Like you just spray that 50,000 times. Who cares?
Oh, that's
like,
bullshit.
I
That's
just
like
don't.
that's like getting a replica.
But that's what all of his
like paying for a
famous
replica
paintings
gun.
are. Not
That-
all of them. A lot of his famous paintings are like that.
Yep.
And I'm like, that's not my favorite. My favorite artist. And
Wait,
the dude,
who gets that money?
He does. He has a
But
manager.
how?
Like, well, he's still a person that collects the money. He just has somebody else handle his
Yeah,
business.
because
deals.
I know who-
celebrities buy his.
I know who has to probably take care of him. Is his manager, Wayne Hoffman.
Wayne Hoffman has a manager.
He's the only person that knows who Banksy is.
Dude, he could be. You guys are joking about Wayne Hoffman, but he could change your life if you let him into your hearts.
Okay,
And in
we
your
don't have
mind.
one. We don't have any.
Dude, no, my favorite artist is he's French, so it's pronounced Luca Buffo, but it looks like Lucas Beaufort. So Lucas underscore Beaufort is my favorite artist. I discovered him in Japan like a decade ago. He was the reason I started painting.
Wait, you were in Japan?
Okay,
Yeah,
I
I've
was gonna
traveled a
s-
lot actually.
Whoa. See, like you just keep blowing us away.
I've been to 12 countries. I
You
think.
keep moving up this.
Including Australia.
But
Did you see
Did you check out the fences?
I didn't see any fences or rabbits.
Oh, but wait. You didn't see a fence and you didn't see any rabbits, but you didn't see any rabbits is the big thing, which
Because of the
means
fence.
yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
could be, man. Could be.
Okay,
Did his
continue your
job.
All right,
story.
yeah, go
So
on.
Luca Buffo
Moving
is
on.
my favorite artist. He's the reason I was inspired to paint, because I always thought like if you couldn't do realism, then you're not good at art, right? Which I still don't do. And he paints these kind of like colorful characters interacting with
Like
the background of
Pokemon?
things. Not like Pokemon, but his own things, right? And so he got famous because he started painting on like magazine covers, like Vice covers and stuff, and Thrasher covers. And he sent those magazines to the brands. People loved him. He's now done work with a lot of these major companies. He's done huge stuff with like BMW and whatever. Like he's a big time artist. Anyways, he was the reason I started painting. I DM'd him during the pandemic saying, hey, you're like a huge inspiration to me. I know I can't afford an original piece of work from you, but I would love to even buy like a little drawing at some point in the future. Can you tell me how much that would cost so I could save up? And he actually got back to me on Instagram, and I ended up buying an original painting from him like that day. Well, we stayed in touch, and then he DM'd me out of the blue one day, and he goes, hey, you live close to Minneapolis, right? And he lives in France. And I was like, yeah, why? And he goes, what's your phone number? So I told him, and I get a text message from him, and he goes, hey, I'm coming to Minneapolis in May. You want to come interview me?
You're like wee.
I was like, yes, I want to come interview you. So I got to interview him like 3 days before my birthday. Whenever anyone asks like who is the number one person you would want to interview, it was that person, because I truly
I'll
believe
cross that off the
Yeah,
list.
shit.
for real though, like art was like, I discovered that when I was in the lowest point of my mental health through my divorce. I don't wish divorce on anybody. I was in a really bad place, and artwork is truly what I think saved my life. And it was because of him that I even started. So the fact that I got to interview him, if you ever want to see me actually like look giddy and stupid in an interview, that's the one, because I'm talking to him and I'm like, you changed my life. Like,
Well,
you don't
guess-
Dude,
understand.
that's awesome though. Like,
Well,
that's-
guess who we have here
incredible.
today to come see? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I know what you were saying was serious.
Yeah, it's just,
Yeah, but and he's
but we're
coming back to the
fucking
States soon.
stupid. So
No, you're supposed to be lighthearted, yeah, for sure. But so artwork is a big part of my life, and he would be my favorite artist if you had to look up an artist.
Okay.
That was the reason for the story. So,
I have a confession. I've never seen his art.
yeah, I mean, a lot of people haven't. He's not like Banksy mainstream famous, but he is a very successful like full-time artist.
Is
in
he
France.
younger, older?
I think he's probably like 42.
He's old, man. He's old.
Yeah. Anyone over 40 is old, right, Troy? Okay, guys, right there. We're gonna take a break. When we come back, we're gonna get part 2 of Chris's life story.
Oh man.
Dun dun dun. And we're back from another break, and it's time to continue. the life of Chris Johnson.
Not the famous one.
Oh, fuck yeah. Well, the viewers, sorry, viewers, and listeners.
The podcaster, the boring podcaster.
I ran a mile and it took me 9 minutes, so I'm not fast.
Yeah, that's good. That's good for your age, though.
But what if we had other Chris Johnson chasing you? We could probably up that time a little bit.
I would love to interview Chris Johnson someday. How awesome would that be?
So a question we have here, which you already kind of answered it with.
Chris
Who
Johnson.
you're going to interview, yeah. But that actually, for social media reasons, Chris Johnson interviewing Chris Johnson.
People would go, who's the other Chris Johnson?
Well, it's better than being interviewed by Chris Hansen.
Oh, no.
You have a lot of explaining to do.
Sit down,
Take a
sir.
sit. Sit down right over
Sit
there.
down
Take
right
a
there.
seat.
Take a seat over
Dude,
there.
I love the looks on their faces when like this shit. They're like, I was just going to the bathroom or something. I have the wrong address. It's
I'm
like, what
surprised
the
how many
fuck?
of them sit down. I'm surprised how many sit down. They just don't make a run for it, you know?
Oh, God.
I had a
Well,
coach,
they do. They go around back, and then that team of cops is
are there.
waiting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can run, but they're out there.
but I had a coach that used to coach like in sports, like don't put yourself in a situation
Yeah.
where like the outcome's bad. Like, you know, it was wrestling and he's like talking about like throwing your headgear because the team would get docked a point or, you know, pouting or something like that. It makes the team look bad. And he used to always just say that, don't put yourself in a situation where it comes down to blah, blah, blah. But could you imagine like walking in and seeing Chris Johnson and remembering like those words? Don't put yourself in a situation.
Oh, you mean Chris
Me
Hansen?
or Chris
no,
Hansen?
that's sorry.
The running man?
Yeah,
Well,
no,
if I
don't
ever-
get on the Passion podcast.
You don't want to be in
when
that
you put
situation
yourself
for either one of them.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Well, even
Don't
Chris
do
Johnson,
it.
the running back. I don't know when I'd be in the same room.
Don't
but-
get in a room with a Chris.
Oh, man.
No, Chris Hansen. Sorry about that. Real Chris Johnson.
Yeah, dude. That should have been my Instagram. Real Chris Johnson.
Not Hansen, yeah.
Yeah, but don't get in a room with Chris Hansen.
No.
It's always in the kitchen.
Well, back to this.
That they see him. I don't
When
know.
we were talking before you came on the show, and when we think of Chris Johnson, the podcaster, a word that comes to mind with us, and I think it's falling into place, what we've learned about you today so far, is the word soul.
like soulful. Like, is that a soulful word?
Sounds like that, yeah. But you inspire us, but what keeps you moving forward?
Man, you guys like talking me up so much, make me feel so good about myself.
Yeah, we're turning the table. We're turning the tables. We're reaching into your soul.
Yeah,
you do that to your
The
people you
soul,
interview.
Chris Johnson, the soul reacher.
the soul reader, not the mind reader. The soul reader.
No, I don't know. Like I've gotten a lot of messages from people over the years of like, I mean, I had one girl message me and say that listening to the show, she was working at some type of factory or something, some job she didn't like. And she said listening to the show is what inspired her to start pursuing her dreams of illustrating children's books. And I was like, dude, I've never talked to anyone that even does that, but that is incredible.
I mean, if you reached out with that, like your reach reached that, that's awesome.
You
what I
just
mean.
changed people's life. Like you indirectly changed people's lives.
Yeah. Well, and I look at like what my life used to be like when I worked for Verizon and I was really miserable and I made a lot of money at that age anyways, where it was like I could kind of buy whatever I wanted, but I just like spent all of my money on my 2 days off to make myself happy because I was so unhappy about how I spent my life. Right. And so the fact that now my mission is to inspire people to pursue their passions, to live a life that they feel fulfilled by 7 days a week. It's like if I can impact anybody to choose to go that direction, then I made a difference and it was worth doing that. Right. And so it's just like really fulfilling for me. And honestly, just like from a selfish standpoint, it's really fun. Like it's hard to not want to do that. I got to interview my favorite music artist twice now, which also meant that I hung out right at the front of the stage for his whole show.
Who is that?
Sonreal, Sonreal. But like
That was my next question.
yeah, like getting to hang out with him and stuff and like go do that was incredible. I got to I drove all the way down to Texas to interview the editor of Thrasher, like in his house. So sick. Like I've got to do a lot of things where it's just like personally really enjoyable. But the reason that I keep doing it, for one, I've been able to make it my living, which is pretty killer. But two, the fact that I get to inspire people to do things that they're passionate about. And it's not even anything that I know that's happening. Like if I got that, that one message from that one lady,
What else is
probably
happening?
means, right. Yeah. However many people I inspire to do, who knows what. Maybe I'm just thinking too highly of myself or whatever, but I know I'm in fact impacting some people, and the show's only growing. And it's like, how many people can I impact in a positive way? Why would I stop doing it if I'm like in a position to continue to do it and grow it in a cool way?
I mean, if you love doing it and you can reach people, I feel you've definitely succeeded.
Yeah, I mean, that's how I feel about like my life right now is like, if I were to die tomorrow, I would feel really good about how I spent my life. I don't want to die tomorrow, but I would feel good about what I did with the time that I had.
Like even sitting here with us.
Yeah.
I feel like all that you just said
That's
are like
impressive.
lyrics of a song.
We should write some songs.
Yeah, dude.
We're gonna leave that part out. Actually, I don't feel like that would go well.
But I'm just saying that it's like I feel good about like what I have done, and in the position that I'm in now, I feel like I can only build on that. So it's exciting. Like there's no reason I would want to stop doing it with what's like possible for me right now.
And a miss. Sorry.
You're good.
Maybe you need to teach him.
I'm trying to make these like throws discreet, like make them. I don't know why
put
we
them underneath the bar.
Yeah, well, it doesn't
Just
make
roll
me.
'em
I
off.
don't feel rewarded if I'm just. We used to put them on the bar, but then I might not get a sponsor.
Oh, okay.
But you talk about people reaching out to you about the positives. How about the negatives? Does that exist in your world? I know you said before you ignore like the comments and all that, or
Sorry to interrupt, but all the negative energy that's out there in today's world.
right.
Yeah, there's too much of it.
But like I really don't see how people would give your show, your podcast, any negativity or like your paintings or anything like that. Like even paintings, you can't get any negative feedback on those.
Oh yeah, jealous
Yeah.
people would to him.
Oh, that's a really good point. The jealous
No,
people.
I just like I was at one city council meeting and I had like gotten some public mural I got approved. And one of the city council members was like, "Did you go around and like ask what people thought of this art? Because like I wouldn't want it in my neighborhood." I was like, "I don't." Well, yes, I did, and I've won awards for it, so it is what it is. But it's like art is how you want to interpret it. If you think it's childish and dumb, that's your interpretation. From my standpoint, I think people take life too seriously. I also think a lot of people are struggling with their mental health. And I want to add something where people can like let go of things and just have a smile.
Wait,
That's
did you
like
say
the
that
whole
to him?
point. I described what my point of my art
But
was.
like if you said that part to him, like I would just love to see his face.
Yeah.
You were
right.
like, shut up, bitch.
I would have told him, yeah, go have fun finger painting your mom's basement.
But it's just like,
Piece of shit.
with my art, all I want to see from it is like I've created so that way people can go, "Oh, what's that?" and then go take a picture in front of it because it's fun. Like that's the
Right.
point.
You
It's not meant
changed-
to be serious.
Yeah, you changed
know?
whatever's going on in their life.
Right.
You changed it for those 10 seconds or
Right.
whatever it was
And
in a positive way.
That's all I want to do with it. So it's like, but you still get negative comments from that. You get comments where people say, "This was the dumbest take I've ever heard of whatever." Or
But I think
"This was,"
Cole
you
put
know.
it best. It's jealous people. I think that's somewhat what it
you know
comes
what?
down to.
They're too afraid to take the chance and do it.
I would say this, dude. I have never gotten criticism that was like mean spirited from anyone that is more successful than me. That's never happened.
See?
Because people who are actually doing something recognize how difficult it is, and all they want to do is encourage you.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That those people are jealous.
They're
because
people who
they-
haven't done anything.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
And
Sitting on their ass,
because you went through them. Like you went through the hard work. You committed your time, and they're just like, "Well, I don't have that." What they're thinking in their heads is like, "Yeah, fuck that guy. I didn't have the time. You know what? He shouldn't."
Yeah.
So-
Well, and I try to just be kind to myself because it's like under a microscope. Not that I'm saying that many people pay attention to my thing where I'm under a microscope, but it's just like if you lived your full life on the internet, you're not going to be that proud of everything you do because you stumble and you make all kinds of mistakes and you just make decisions where you're like, I would have made the other decision this time. Even when you're going through a drive-through, you're like, I should have gone to that restaurant. You know what I mean? Like you make different decisions or whatever. But when you do a lot of that on the internet, such as like talking for hours at a time, it's hard for me to say that everything I said over the 200 plus interviews that I've done, that I'm like, I feel really confident about every single sentence that I said. Right? Because so much of it is recorded. It's like, well, overall, I feel confident about the things that I said. But if you want to sit there and nitpick everything that I've done, well, if I could look at your life and see everything that you do, I could probably pick out things that make you look stupid too. If
Because
they're
they don't
isolated.
put theirs out there, and there's
Right.
a reason they
So
don't
it's
put theirs
easy to
out there
judge.
because it's
Right.
they have a shit life.
Right.
It's not
well,
just you.
yeah.
It's not just you. It's the
Exactly.
banter back and forth. So there's like a collaboration going on too. So
Yeah, but I mean, even
yeah.
skits, right?
Yep.
It's like you guys filming skits and whatever.
Yeah.
It's like not every single one is going to be hilarious. You're
Right,
going to
and
look
we
back
understand.
at some
Well,
of
yeah,
them
they
and
are.
go,
Yeah.
but you're going to look back at some and go, some were better than others, right?
Sure.
Oh, for sure.
And it's
Yeah.
like if someone was going to go and look at the things that you created, you would then, if you had the choice to say which ones would you would show the better ones.
Right.
You know, but if somebody only saw the worst one, it's like, well, yeah, that's not a super accurate representation of like my everything I do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's the majority of like the negative feedback that I get, but it just kind of comes with the territory. You can't let it bother you too much.
Actually, the internet works kind of opposite of what we view it does, because we'll put a lot of effort into like one thing. We're like, dude, this is going to be gold.
Yeah.
It's going to
This is
take
it.
off. Yeah, this is it. And then it just fucking bombs.
Yeah.
And then the thing that we spent like the least amount of time on.
Happens all the time.
to the
Yeah,
moon.
And then people are like, oh, this is great. I'm like,
But why didn't you watch our other one that was released last week?
no, it took too much time.
Yeah.
yeah, it was like a 2-minute video. Couldn't watch
couldn't
it.
watch it.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess I would say this too: like the most successful people in the world that really you don't have any real reason to hate, people will still hate them, right? Just because they want to hate them.
Oh yeah, because the internet needs those clowns.
Yeah, like I remember somebody asked me once, "Do you listen to Post Malone?" I was like, "Nah, he sucks." And then I thought about it, and I was like, "I've never listened to him. Why do I say that he sucks?"
because he does.
Why
I
not?
just
I'm
haven't,
kidding.
but
I
I'm just
guess he is
saying he's
talented.
never. I've never been given a reason to feel that way because
No,
I've
it's
never
messed
even
up.
listened to it.
I actually think the same thing, and I actually never really gave him a chance. I just say he sucks.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like regardless
Well,
of how
because he looks like a dish rag.
sure.
At some
But-
point, you just trust your gut.
but regardless of how well you do something, there will be people that don't like it and want to tear you down for
Because it's
whatever
out of the
reason.
norm.
Yeah, well, that and they want to like if somebody doesn't feel good about their own life, for them they think the way that I can feel better about mine is how I compare to somebody else's.
Insecurities.
Right. So if I
Right?
bring you
Yeah.
down to my level, I don't feel as bad about being at my level.
Well, the difference is they're commenting on your stuff in their mom's basement. So
Right. It's like, well, I don't see what you made. So I don't have a way to like defend myself by critiquing what you made
That's what
because
I-
you didn't make anything.
I always get a kick out of all these people that like rip on like, up and coming metal bands or something like that. Like, oh, this was mixed horrible, or who produced this? It's like, what are you producing?
yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
what can we hear your band? Can
Yeah,
you put a
let's-
link in
Yeah.
in the comments? We want to hear yours, but they
Yeah.
don't have one. And
There's a million keyboard warriors.
Yeah.
But
I
yeah.
guess that's a whole nother episode. We can
There's
do.
a big thing. Like I interviewed this rapper Casanova forever ago. What a G. Like I interviewed him super early on where it's not that he's famous, but like he was more established than anyone else I was really interviewing. And he just said yes because I asked him. Right. And I remember seeing an Instagram story of his one time where it was silly. He was like in a parking lot and he had his camera on him and he just goes, "Stop taking advice from people that haven't done what you're trying to do."
Whoa.
And that like really clicked.
wait,
where
can
I'm
you
like,
say that again? Sorry.
Stop taking advice from people who have not done what you're trying to do.
Damn, you're hitting us with like.
That wasn't
Some-
even my words.
I know, but like
I'm
you're
just-
bringing it here. It's awesome.
It really hit with me though
That's still
when
sinking
I
in
saw
with
that,
Troy.
and I was like, "Oh." So any of these people who are giving me criticism, none of them, and it clicked that like none of them have done anything I'm trying to do.
They never even attempted.
Right. So why should I put any weight on what they're saying?
Their opinion, yeah.
Right.
Their opinion
Versus
don't mean
anyone who
shit,
else
yeah.
has done stuff.
Yeah.
Greg Lutzka, like I mentioned
Right
to you guys
on, yeah.
before.
Yep.
Anyone who is really successful.
Yep.
I've never gotten like super negative feedback from any of them.
Yeah.
They've only been encouraging.
Yep.
So those are the opinions I need to pay attention to.
Yeah. Generally uber positive too.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Because they see someone who's driven and
Yeah.
they're like, you have a fire under you. I want to see you succeed.
Well, they probably see that like it's like grandparents watching their grandkids.
Totally.
They see their
Yeah, they
kids
live
again,
through it.
and now they see these
Yep.
people like that are up and coming. And they're like, dude, they're doing the grind.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm gonna give them a little help.
Totally.
Because they're grinding.
I had a dude message me the other day. He was kind of asking me about like ad dollars, basically. He's like, how much do you charge for like putting stickers on your laptop? Right. Because I have that in frame. So like that's sponsored content. And I told him and he's like, okay, I'm not sure I can afford that. How much do you charge for like an ad read? And I was like, oh, I don't really do those. And in general, he was just kind of like asking me, because he does a small podcast, about like, how do you find sponsors and how do you like deal with them, right? And so I explained to him, this is how I structure it. I don't have like a real reason to tell him.
I'm gonna get
that.
my notebook real quick.
But it was just like, you cared, in that circumstance, he cared enough to come to me for advice because he wants to build this thing and he thought I could help. So of course I'm like, absolutely, I would love to see somebody who likes what I do succeed. So I told him, this is exactly how I do the thing that I do. And it was funny because he ended up posting on his Instagram story like 2 days later with a screenshot of it being like, Chris Johnson's such a nice guy. And I was like, well, that was really cool of you. Yeah. But it was just like, that's a good example of like how often that type of interaction does actually happen. Like if you send a genuine message asking for help when you are trying, you're not just asking for a favor. But if you're asking a genuine message from somebody who's higher up in whatever the thing is that you're doing, a lot of times those people will read that and go, I want to help that person.
Right. It's natural.
Yeah,
Well, that's
totally.
what we need. We need more of that instead of fucking keyboard warriors.
Yeah. But again, the keyboard warriors aren't the ones accomplishing anything. So you don't need their advice.
Maybe we do need them though.
You need them for the clicks.
Yeah. Thank you for the clicks.
Yeah,
And
dude.
comments, yeah.
It's true. I did a post on TikTok about like
Why is
the
that his
number
beers doing that?
the number of or like what are the top 3 restaurants in Madison, and I got so many people being like, these takes suck, and I'm like, this has 82,000 views, thanks bud.
Slap.
Yeah, keep commenting, man. I don't know,
Well, you know what they say, opinions are like assholes.
everyone has 2.
Only in Australia.
And they stink.
However they say it.
They're all bleached.
No, those are only the finest.
Those are French. The French
on the other
assholes.
side of the fence.
French, not fence.
Everyone listening to this needs to go listen to the Australia episode for how much that we have referenced it.
Or to get our take on Australia because we've never been there. Chris has
We're
been
just
there.
as bad as those keyboard warriors. Like we could be spreading false information.
You were.
about-
I was driving and I was like, this is not true. I don't know what
You're not
talking
supposed to
about.
say that. You're
Yeah,
supposed to be
like, well, you guys were on a different part of Australia.
People listen to you to be entertained, not educated. It's a little
See,
different.
good.
That should
Good
be
thing
our
the
new-
fact checkers haven't found
That's
us
gonna
yet.
be our slogan moving
Entertain, not
forward.
informed.
Yeah. We are here for your entertainment.
Not information.
We're comedians.
Yeah. Successful.
I wouldn't go that far.
Improv.
We're comedians in the making.
I mean, you guys are crushing at this. I think you're hilarious. I laughed quite a few times when I was driving by myself, which is rare. I'm not one of those people who watches like stand up and like laughs out loud very often, but I was.
We appreciate that. Like, then like you give your heartfelt advice to people. We just want to make people laugh.
Yeah.
That's all we want to do. Is I always view it as we want people to escape reality for however long they're listening to us, whether it's 10 seconds,
Whether
the full hour.
whether they keep it on and watch it, listen to the next one, or turn it off. At least they escaped reality for a little bit. Like if we would have known that you were listening to our podcast on the way here, and all of a sudden you would have said, "Yeah, I can't make it." Well, we're like, "Well,
yeah,
he didn't like it."
yeah.
At least he listened.
At least we got that.
Thanks for the click.
Yeah, our 8 views.
At least leave us a bad comment too.
Hey, you got the retention rate went a little bit up because 100% was listened to.
Oh,
Retention rates matter a lot now. Like nowadays, that is like the stat or whatever that the algorithms take in consideration more than anything else.
algorithm.
Yeah, the algorithm.
It's like this almighty, like seeing eye that that's how I view the algorithm.
It's the weird. It's
then.
the like gatekeeper nowadays.
You know
what
that
I mean?
you know in the Lord of the Rings.
Yeah,
What is that?
Sauron?
That's
Yeah.
how I view the algorithm.
No, what I view, I don't know why, but algorithm I view is like that spaceship thing in the Matrix. I don't know why. You know that they ride in?
Oh,
Yeah.
the
I
little
don't-
things come out. The
But like it's riding in like all the whatever they're in, that world they're in. That's when people say algorithm. That's what I think of. I have no idea why.
When you see all the hashtags, it's like the green screen with all the numbers and letters. Hashtags. Hashtag.
And then
trending,
you know
hashtag.
those squid things that come in on the ship in the Matrix?
Yeah.
Remember those?
Those are the haters.
Those are the
are
bad
the haters.
comments.
I just Wayne Hoffman them.
Bam, put it in there.
What a
Spoke it
legend.
thought it to existence.
What am I going to say next?
All right, we're about to take a break.
No, that'll be about in 7 minutes.
What's next on the list?
What's next on the list? Oh, I did skip over
Irish
one.
dance.
What is your favorite behind the scenes moment you've had up to this point?
Wait, of any of his podcasts or this episode? Just kidding. I know it's all his.
Man, there's a lot of them.
All right, top 3. Yeah, top 3 go.
Now you're just like extending it. Yeah. Well, I guess I would say here's one that I haven't talked about too much so I interviewed the managing editor of Thrasher, Michael Sieben. So, which was cool because when that episode came out, they put it on the front page of thrashermagazine.com, which as a skateboarder, that's like the holy grail. So that was like screenshot. That's the most epic thing ever. But that was like somebody that I just DM'd where I've like, hey, I've been a fan of you forever. It'd be so cool to do an interview. And he's like, yeah, when would you want to do it? And I'm like, well, when are you free? And he goes, I was like, cool, I'll drive. And he's like, from Wisconsin? I was like, yeah. He's like, oh, okay.
I'm already halfway there.
Yeah. So I use that as an excuse.
I just had John Bon Jovi go through my head.
I use that as an excuse to, in the middle of winter, drive from Wisconsin down to Texas I ended up doing 2 interviews down there and do like a camping road trip for like 9 days. And I went to New Orleans, which happened to be
I
like
heard
when
the food itself is worth the trip.
I
just Wayne Hoffman you.
Yeah.
it was like I went to New Orleans because it happened to be Mardi Gras that same week.
Nice.
So I got to go like party and see Mardi Gras. I got to go camp on the beach in Texas.
Did you get some beads?
See San Antonio. What's that?
Did you get some beads?
Dude, I showed my tits so many times.
Are they ass beads?
So no. So
Okay,
but it was just like this was an excuse for me to go on like a 9-day camping road trip to see a really significant amount of the country and like meet somebody that I idolized who I still talk to all the time. Like when I closed my shop, I announced on, Instagram or whatever I was closing, he personally texted me to be like, so there's so many people out there that hang on to something way beyond when it's time. I'm really proud of you for doing what you think was right for you. And I was like,
Wow.
dude, the fact you felt the need to send me that is like,
See,
it's very meaningful. I feel seen.
Chris,
you know what I mean?
you know you're doing a good thing
Yeah.
when people like that talk to you that way,
Yeah.
of that stature, that they're on that level, talking to you that way.
Totally.
Did you know that 3 of us have never left the state?
Together.
I was going to say, you've left the state.
I know we have, but never together.
No, I don't remember leaving the state.
Have you ever left the country?
We're not allowed to. Oh. I'm just kidding. We have, and we've left the state.
What
Well,
countries
yeah, we
you
were
been
on
to?
tap. What countries?
Yeah.
Mexico, Costa Rica, Canada.
Canada, yeah.
That's it.
Wait, I was in Dominican?
I don't know.
Where's Punta Cana? I have no idea. That was a trip.
I've been to Costa Rica and Mexico and Canada. But.
Troy, you been to Ireland?
No, not yet.
Poser.
Is that
Mexico.
I've been to Scotland and I've been to England
Nice.
and Croatia and Thailand and Japan.
Australia.
And Australia.
You put us in our
Peru.
place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you eat any Vegemite when you were there?
Honduras. Vegemite's so bad.
That's what I hear. Everyone
Yeah.
that goes there and says like, "I tried Vegemite."
All the Americans say that.
I guess
It's
you
so
gotta
bad.
be. I guess you gotta be 6'4" to enjoy it.
It was gross, dude. It's like so salty. And I like salt, but it
Like
was just
margarita.
Like
Like,
horrible.
could you make a margarita out of it?
It's like just
It's like
eating salt.
meat,
I don't
isn't
know.
it?
I didn't even.
No,
I've never
no,
heard
no.
anyone
It's
say
like a
salt.
spread.
I've never really heard anyone describe it other than it tastes like
Well, I
shit.
always thought it was like a meaty, salty
It's like
spread.
it's like
I thought
a
it was like
really
nut
thick
Nutella,
mustard that's like all salt.
so it's
that's
just
the
like
best I can describe it.
someone put their mustard jar in the ocean and
so
put it on.
what's the point of it?
I don't know. People like it.
Is it made out of sand and fucking kangaroo ass?
It's so bad. But Australian people are really nice and Australia is beautiful.
Oh, they're the coolest. I've
fucking-
never
yeah.
met it. Well, I met some Australians, but I've never been to Australia. But Australians seem really fucking
Dude,
nice.
I'll show you some photos when we're done with this. Australia is beautiful. It's awesome.
We'll start a mobile podcast. Get a
Go
fridge
to
brick
Australia.
van.
That's shaped like a fridge brick.
That'd be
Yeah.
incredible, dude.
Oh, one of those old campers.
Dude, I bet if you did like on the street content, making people shotgun fridge bricks, it would do well.
And then tell us their top 3 people that they hate.
That would do really well, actually.
Actually, yeah, that would. Yeah. And they're like listing their like boss. Their
They keep coming back through in line just over and over.
And did I mention?
No, you'll get one guy that keeps coming back. My dad.
Dude, clickbait, but it would work.
Yeah.
I'd say,
Actually, we're onto something.
Bam.
Yeah, we should just bring him in for
yeah.
writing sessions.
There you go.
What are you up to next week?
We'll pay you
Hanging
to be
with
a
my
writer.
kids.
Oh, they can help write.
Well,
too.
they want to write too. Yeah, they can.
I don't know if they're that successful at that, but
Hey,
no.
you gotta
Next
st-
week
you gotta
I
start
gotta
somewhere.
paint. I gotta paint a mural next week, and I gotta do a bunch of editing.
You got a
Shit,
skateboard.
that sounds as boring as watching paint dry.
Yeah,
Hey,
Just
don't
kidding.
bash
I'm
him.
not. That was a joke. It was a joke. Hey guys, I was just joking. Didn't you hear the tone of my
Oh
voice?
yeah,
All
this is
those-
a funny podcast.
all those people out there that are like, "Oh, make a passion out of your career. You never work a day in your life." That is not true.
Bullshit.
no,
you will
it's
always work.
It's actually. Wait, was that on your podcast that whoever said that it's actually more work in a way?
Yeah.
That you're putting in more time and
Because you
effort.
gotta you have to outdo the last thing.
Yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like if you're doing something that most people do for free and you're trying to do it for a living, you have to be way better than them,
Yep.
which means you have to work way, way, way harder than them. So theoretically, way harder than the average person works in order to make a living doing it. So, and in anything, it's like there's always going to be parts of it that you don't love doing. Otherwise, it wouldn't be a job. Like that's just part of it, right? So when I say like people can build a life around something that they're passionate about, it doesn't mean you don't work. It just means that you find a way to make that your career. So do I love pitching to brands? No, I don't love doing that. Do I love sitting there and editing TikTok content? No, I don't love doing that. But this is my career today. I was coming hanging out with you guys. Pretty fucking sick.
Hey,
Right?
thanks, man.
So-
You can't beat drinking fridge bricks and
Guys,
hanging out
he
with
said it's sick.
sick nasty. Is skaters say sick nasty,
Sick.
right?
No, I've never heard a skater say that. But
That's surfers, my bad. That's like Australians.
Wrong board.
but you know, it's
My bad. You could have said yes.
again, it's just like I overall love what I do and I feel fulfilled by all of it.
It's the reward you get from it.
Totally. And like the highs are very, very high.
Yep.
Right. I get to have really, really cool experiences, even if I have to spend a lot of time editing. But then again, I get to edit from my recliner, or I can, have to do social media content. I can do that from my hot tub. Pretty hard to complain.
Bathing
you know what I
in
mean?
the tears of your haters.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying,
With
man.
with some candles lit and
Turn the jets on.
All right, we're going to take our last break right there. And when we come back, we're going to touch on skateboarding. And now we're back from the last break. Now it's time to jump into some skateboarding for you.
Oh boy.
Can I just say it and get it out of the way? I know you fucking hate it.
What?
Skate or die. There, I got it out of the way. I had to do it because that's
All right.
Even though I do respect skaters, I'm jealous.
I respect people in general. So if you don't skate, I don't want you to die. Like you're just like a normal person. Like do your thing.
But I'll be honest.
Skateboarding's cool though.
I have a confession to make.
What's that?
I was a fucking poser.
Oh, bummer.
I had skating shoes. I even had a skateboard, and I'm not proud to say it. I stole it.
Oh no.
Well, I didn't like steal it from someone.
You
I
stole it
worked-
from a
brother?
job site.
I stole it from a job site. So
Oh,
we
that's
used
even worse.
to work for a tent company, and it was left over from whatever event. It was sitting under the tent. Like either I left it there just in the wide open for someone else to steal,
Sure.
or I stole it for myself. And I'm like, you know what? I could be the next big skater.
I could
Well,
be the next
wasn't.
big poser and have a skateboard.
Yeah, but those skateboarding shoes at the time, those were comfy.
I
They were
did have
cool.
a
Those
pair.
were-
I had
yeah.
a pair of Etnies at the time when they took off.
I mean, I will admit, like when somebody tells me they skate, they're like a little bit cooler. I'm like, well, that's cool.
We
Well,
skate. We
I
skate.
just
We
told-
totally skate.
I just told you I had a skateboard.
So anyway, we do think skating is cool. We do.
Yeah.
And I mean, when we think of skating, we think of like Tony Hawk,
He's pretty cool.
maybe like Bam Margera.
Well, I think of Tanya
Even-
Harding. Is that did I say your name right?
Yeah, I think so. Why?
I'm just kidding.
And
Damn.
of course, we think of Rob Dyrdek too.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's liked or not in the whole skateboarding community.
I don't know. I mean,
he was influential, right?
He was super cool when I was growing up, and then he was not so cool. And now, as an adult, seeing like how much he crushed it doing his own thing, I'm like, yeah, he's super.
You got to give it to him,
yeah,
right?
absolutely. Yeah.
So that was his dream.
Until
Ridiculousness.
ridiculousness.
That show sucks ass.
but
That-
he enjoyed doing it, and he's made a killing living the life that he wants to. And I have like so much respect for people that are doing what they want, regardless of what other people wanted them to do. Like I respect that. and that's what he wanted to do.
Yeah, I
So,
guess it's like when a
do
band
your
kind of
thing.
sells out. You gotta, respect
Well, it's just
them.
is it what they wanted to do? Are they selling out as in like they're just getting money and now creating art they don't want? Or is it like Andre 3000 who's making art that I don't like, but it's what he
It's what he
wants?
wanted to do.
In which case I'm like, dude, do you? I'm happy for you.
I just always viewed ridiculousness, right? I said that
Yeah.
right? Is a ripoff of Tosh.
Tosh.0, yeah. I mean, I could see. I never watched really either of them.
Tosh 2.0.
I just like from Rob Dyrdek when I was growing up, who he was at that point is rad, and then Greg Lutzka's good friends with him.
Yeah.
and Greg was like, dude, if you fly out there, I bet he would do an interview.
Well,
and
Fantasy Factory
There's
was
a little
so
bit in me where I'm like, Rob Dyrdek's. He's got to be cool.
Oh, he is. I'm sure he is. It's just he had managers and whatever that said, "Hey, we
Yeah.
got this other idea for you.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
give this a try." Well, he did it. He tried it. I'll give him that.
Yeah,
And I guess it's very successful. So he did more than just try.
and he's donated a lot too.
Yeah. Oh, I'll give it to him. I don't hate him. Don't
Yeah.
take that. I just don't like ridiculousness.
Sure. Yeah, I never watched it. So.
So okay, that's why you no. But anyway,
Try to
back-
get an opinion on ridiculous.
Do you know where his career
Not really,
started
no.
in entertainment?
No, I don't actually.
Okay, so the DC video, which came out in 2003, I believe was the year, they had skits. Like in a lot of skateboarding videos, there would be skits, right? And he was like a pretty famous skateboarder at that point in time. So he had this idea for a skit of like, let me have a fake security guard because I hate dealing with security guards because that's the thing in skateboarding, right? So in the DC video, before his part was him and Big Black. What
Rest
was his
in
name?
peace, Big, yeah.
Christopher Walken. What was his name?
Not
Christopher
walking.
something. Not Walken.
No, I know.
Watkins
Yeah,
or something.
yeah. I think you're right.
Something like
Actually,
that.
I think
But-
you're right.
But anyways, he had that. That was just an actor they hired, right?
Can
and
you
so it was a
imagine though if
skit.
it was Christopher Walken?
It'd be crazy.
Hey, you're talking my skate all wrong. Like, I'm probably doing it really bad.
You're doing it really good, actually.
I was actually kind of impressed. But yeah.
So before his like video part was a skit with him with Big Black, portraying him as like, I have a security guard to deal with these stupid security guards while I'm being a pro skateboarder, and it was just this funny skit. And people loved it so much that when they did the tour, like going around the country to like, hey, this video came out, let's do this tour, which is what pro skateboarding companies do. They brought that actor with, and people are so stoked about this stupid skit that is what got them signed to do
the show.
Rob and Big.
I
So
love
what you're
that show.
saying is we need a big black guy on this.
That's how we'll
podcast.
get
Maybe.
Troy. You got room on the
If he's
couch?
funny enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can fit one
Well,
in
just
here.
for security.
Put the
I'm
armrest
just
up.
saying, you guys should see that skit, like the one in the original one in the DC video. When I saw that as a kid, I was like, "That is incredible!" And forever, that's like.
Wait, so
held a
you
place in
saw
my
that
heart.
before it was a show?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got to know Rob
Because
through
of the
Rob
show.
and Big,
Right.
and then Fantasy Factory, which both shows I absolutely loved.
Well, remember, were you ever into those CKY DVDs?
Not really. Like I was pretty sheltered as a kid, so my parents didn't like want me watching Jackass or any of that stuff. I mean, I know what it is, obviously.
I mean, that ended up having a lot of skating into it. And then we brought it up before we started recording. That guy that fought off I watched.
V.
Yeah, I remember. I was watching another podcast and they brought up him. They're like, this was like a pinnacle moment in the skating world. Like,
It was,
If you've
yeah.
seen this clip, like, am I
Yeah.
posing then? If I knew
No,
that?
no. He was, well, I don't know, but he was at a skate demo, and Chad Muska was like the most famous skateboarder at the time. He like blew up through the Tony Hawk video games, Chad Muska did. And some people were like talking shit about Chad Muska, and they were at the same demo. And Mike V just went off on them and like fought like 5 dudes at once. It's in a video that's on YouTube. You can go look it up. And he fought all these people, and dude was just a beast. And then now he's just like a huge hippie, and he's just like, I would never do that. Blah, blah, blah.
What? I didn't know that. Like, I always assumed he was like, I
Just a
viewed that
tough
he was
guy.
like the singer
No.
of the some hardcore band.
He is
right
now. He's a singer of Black Flag now.
Wait, what?
He's the lead singer of Black Flag.
I don't
now.
even. I don't listen to Black Flag, but
He
that,
is.
I just
that's
know that they're
mind-blowing.
like-
No, well, he was already famous and he's friends with them, and he was on tour with them, just helping with them stuff because he's famous and a friend of theirs. And the singer was just piling out with drugs or alcohol or whatever, and they needed someone to sub in.
Sounds about right
So
with
he
that.
did, and then he just became the lead singer of Black Flag. But anyways, after the fight, he had his own TV show where he traveled around in a station wagon, just visiting small skate parks
Farting around
around
the world.
Yeah, he was just going to small random skate parks around
beat
the
up
country.
kids?
No, just to
I'm
like
just
be a
joking.
hippie. He had long hair, and it's a
Wait,
whole thing.
didn't
dude.
he in the original? Wait, am I thinking of the same
Same
Mike
dude.
V that had the shaved head in
Yes.
the one? And the video's like almost in like night
Yes.
vision or something.
Yeah. Same dude.
Okay.
He looks like Troy now with long hair.
Dude, he's a legend, man.
But back
Oh,
to
for sure.
back to legends.
Yeah.
We know that skateboarding has had pivotal moments, like we were just talking about.
Yeah.
I'll quickly go through this. Like 97, Jeremy Ray did his water tower ollie. 1999, Tony Hawk landed the first 900.
You guys
I
Googled
do
these
remember.
things.
Yeah, maybe we did, or maybe we just know these
No,
off
that's
the top
just
of our
we
head.
had to talk to each other.
Yeah,
and
I would just like remember this.
Collaborated.
Troy
But
told us
anyway,
all these because he remembers.
Yeah, back to this. 2005, Danny Wade did the Great Wall of China jump. Actually, I do remember that.
Yeah, me too.
2012, Tom Shar.
Yeah, 1080.
Yeah, good. And then in 2021,
Yeah, there was the 1260 from what's his name?
I didn't have that. on
Yeah,
there.
That's right. I was just looking at the list.
But
That's
anyway,
right. No, he had something else.
2021.
Richie Brewski, that's
Yeah.
his name. He did a 1260.
Oh, but maybe that's what led to this. Skateboarding got to the Olympics.
Yeah.
So those are all very pivotal moments.
And then in 2024,
But
breakdancing entered the Olympics.
Reagan.
but anyway, where does skateboarding go from here? So we were thinking of ideas before this.
Yeah.
What about skateboarding in space?
That's been done.
What the
Wait, did Red Bull sponsor this or what?
I don't know, but they Tony Hawk went up into space with Aaron Hamoki, who's pro for Birdhouse, Tony Hawk's company, and they took skateboards and they went into zero gravity and just like dicked around on skateboards together. It happened already. Yeah.
We missed
Fuck,
this.
that's I was gonna say we should start the brand, our own skating brand, Zero Gravity, but I feel like that's already a brand.
There's
but
a brand, Space Pupil, out of Milwaukee.
Well, we're going to come out with our own brand.
I think our own brand is gonna be called F Gravity.
Can we call it Galaxy? Yeah, instead of space.
No,
F
Galaxy's like
Gravity, man.
Galaxy's
I know a lot
like
of skateboard trivia, man.
That's good. What about?
I'm just kidding.
Well, you can start your own.
But what about, would you go to space?
Yeah,
and
totally.
skateboard?
I
All
would
right.
love to go to space.
Well, that was my next question.
Can Troy be your manager?
Yeah.
I don't have a manager, but
Remember the movie Lords of
do now.
Dogtown?
yeah.
Remember at the end of the movie where that guy is a long-haired agent?
Yeah, was it Steve Peralta? Steve Peralta was not or Stacy Peralta was not the manager, but
I think it was
he was
Shea
like the main
Wiggum.
character. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. That was Shea Wiggum, the actor.
Troy can be that for you.
I watched that.
You want to negotiate deals for me?
I can do that.
Wow.
He can fight. Like, he's a long-haired hippie. He can fight people.
in space.
I'll give you a percentage if you want to find me some deals.
Whoa,
dude.
can I be your manager too?
Let's do it.
If you want to find me the deals, man.
All right.
Dude,
To
we'll
get
pay-
you to space?
Yeah, I mean, if you can get me to space, dude, I would love to do that
All
for
right.
free. I'll pay money to go to space.
Really?
Yeah, totally.
Just to go to space or skateboard?
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like you've traveled, and the only place you haven't been yet is
There's been a lot of places I haven't been to. But I really do want to go to Africa. I've never been to Africa. I've been to South America, obviously North America. I've been to Europe and Asia and Australia.
Guys, I just thought of a good idea. I'm going to turn off Chris's headphones real quick, though. We're going to beat Chris into a podcast in space first.
You want me to take my headphones off?
No, I'm just kidding. Like, I didn't turn them on.
Well, I was gonna say to him, like, besides Antarctica, I think the last place I'd visit is Africa.
I mean,
I'm
it's
just
the last
kidding. Like,
country
I just think of like desert stuff,
Yeah.
but there's a lot of cool parts of Africa. Like, there are like jungles.
I just
and the
think like
river
you'd
there
have to have a guide. Like you'd have to know. There's not like tourists. There's not like a ton of tourist spaces to go in Africa. You'd have to have a guide.
Wait, which countries did you say you never been to? Or which continents?
Africa's the only. Well, Africa and Antarctica are
Okay.
the only two. Yeah.
Would you skateboard in Africa? Would
I
you
mean,
bring your skateboard?
I would say that I don't bring my skateboard when I travel. Generally
Okay.
speaking. Yeah.
What about? Do they already make like foldable skateboards?
They have to.
Not that would really work. No.
Oh, I guess that would be a little hard to.
Yeah.
Not if you made it out of like fiberglass or something.
Yeah, it's not a thing.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I mean, like when you go skateboard, it's like how different is this six stair than it was the one back home? Like,
But the
not
ones
that
in
different.
Africa have a little bit of sand on it.
Yeah. It's just like, because I've had people tell me that, like when I went to Barcelona, I had friends be like, I can't believe you didn't bring a skateboard. And I was like, well,
Well, where would you put it?
I was like, and I'm on a trip as a tourist, like not to go skate,
Want to know how much of a poser I also am? I have a backpack that has those two straps.
to hold a skateboard.
Yeah.
Wait, that's what they're for? I have a backpack that has those two straps.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, that's what for.
Yeah, there's a lot of backpacks. That are
Well,
made
do
that
they
way.
already make it? You know, your luggage has wheels.
Yeah.
Can't the skateboard just attach to your luggage and be the luggage and the skateboard?
There are, but it's just like when I've gone, most of the time it's been like I would travel with my ex-wife, or I've traveled with a girlfriend or whatever, and it's like I don't want to go to a whole nother country, put them through that, and say, "Hey, do you want to sit there for 4 hours?"
Well, you have your
while I'm,
videographer.
doing
No,
this thing?
that's like, hey, hold this video camera, babe.
Right, when like we could be going and seeing a museum we'll never see again.
Well, you could ollie the museum.
Yeah.
Wait,
that
I got
brings-
it.
I'm not that prolific of a skateboarder.
man. Well, you could
Oh,
be.
damn, you let
That
us
could give
down.
views.
See, here we're putting you way up. Like,
You are, you really are.
You could take your tech deck with you. And you'd officially be
There.
skateboarding.
How about
Sam.
you make one promise to us right now?
That's right.
Yeah.
You take your tech deck
Yeah.
with you wherever you travel now.
Wherever, like forever, I have to carry that with me.
Well, until you don't want our friendship anymore.
I can promise to
Or-
bring it with at least for one trip. For
Well,
at
you have
least
to.
one.
Well, you have to.
All
Bring,
right.
you have to bring
Deal.
Troy. You have to bring Troy too because he's your manager.
Yeah.
If he pays his own way, man.
Yeah, whoa.
Oh.
Did you say pay or pave?
If he pays his own way. I don't make that much money, you guys. I don't.
Well,
Well,
you
not,
yeah.
not yet. You
Not
don't have,
yet.
that's because you don't have a manager.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be.
We
gonna
need
work
your
on
tech
that.
deck everywhere, man.
Yeah, we're
Could
going to work
be.
on that.
Yeah.
Your pocket tech deck.
Dude.
All right. Since you know everything about skateboarding in space,
No, I really don't.
how about has anyone ever jumped a wild animal?
In space?
No, just in the wild.
Wait, dead or alive?
Let's just say, has anyone ever jumped over a bear?
I've never seen one. It doesn't mean it hasn't happened.
What if we do that? What if we should we get Tony Hawk to do it?
I feel like it's animal cruelty to make a wild animal stay
But they
still
wouldn't know
when
what's
you
coming.
No, you're not. You're just doing it
It's
in the
like
wild,
over a
like,
cage.
Like it's like Jackass. Remember how it used to be like, "Hey, I'm Johnny Knoxville, and I'm gonna jump this bear." Like he just pops up like Tony Hawk's like, "Hey, I'm Tony Hawk, and I'm gonna ollie this bear."
So, but there's smooth concrete like on either side of the bear.
Whoa.
Well,
No,
like,
it's in the middle of Africa.
but they have it dressed up with the little foliage. Is that the right word? Like the
Foliage.
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 Little doiliges.
Yeah.
Doilies.
I don't even know if I
Some
said
plants from your old studio. They have
Yeah.
that.
It's the same studio. I still have
Is
the
it?
studio.
Oh, I have a.
It's my house.
Well, it
Yeah,
was you
but
filmed
that's in- oh, that is
yesterday.
in your house,
you
yeah.
filmed in the past, not in the future. So it's technically your old studio.
Well, it's still. I still have it.
Yeah, but it's old.
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought
it's
that was.
older today than
I
it
love.
was yesterday.
I do have a love for houseplants. I have a lot of houseplants.
Well, let's put those around the jump so the bear doesn't see the concrete, and then Tony Hawk's gonna.
Okay, so you asked me if anyone has, not that I'm aware of, is the answer to that.
Okay, but what can we do it?
Is it possible?
What about at a zoo?
Should we do it?
I just feel like it's like not ethical for.
Well, we're not if they, as long as they don't land on it.
Yeah, but how do you know they're not gonna?
That's a lot of pressure on Tony Hawk then.
Fine. How about a tortoise? Because even if you did land on it, it's not going to know
He could.
anything.
Yeah,
happened.
he could. I feel
Actually,
like
that's
that
a
would
really
be
good
very-
idea. We'll start with tortoises.
Two tortoises.
He could do it.
We'll start with two, maybe then three.
Yeah.
How many total tortoises? Wow, that's a tongue twister. How many total tortoises can Tony Hawk ollie?
Without being seen.
I mean, he's like.
Wait, you don't need a jump if you
he's
ollie.
like 53 now, so I don't know how many.
You
Are
forget how to
are
ollie?
you saying he's washed up?
Yeah.
Oh,
He's
fuck.
old, dude. He knows that.
Yeah.
Ask him yourself.
So are tortoises.
Yeah.
They're like 150, dude.
I saw a huge tortoise in Australia.
That was
a
probably like 200
huge
years
one.
old.
Wait, they're in
Yeah,
Australia?
for real. Yeah.
Was it by a fence?
No, it was at a zoo.
But it was
So it was in a fence.
In a fence.
In a fence.
Stuck in a
It was fenced in.
But wait, was it? Do you think they built the zoo around it? Like it started as a fence and then
It was just the one tortoise. They're like, we found this tortoise. Let's build a zoo.
Yeah, exactly.
they gotta keep the rabbits away
They
from
had
the
a
one
platypus
tortoise.
there too.
They had to keep rabbits and skaters away from the
Dude,
tortoise.
don't
Have
get
you
me,
ever seen a
don't get me,
platypus?
don't
You guys
get me
just
started
ignored
on
that.
him.
No,
I was gonna
have
say,
you
don't
seen
get me
one?
started
In
on him.
person?
No.
Yeah,
No.
I did in Australia.
That
Crazy,
dude, they defy
Yeah.
biology.
But
Yeah.
you just saw it though. You didn't get to hold it or anything.
No, they're poisonous.
They're pissed.
Wait,
yeah,
really?
they're really pissed. They have those stingers on like their
Yeah, and they're like
elbows.
super
Okay,
poisonous.
then let's
Yeah.
jump it with a skateboard.
They're little. It'd be easy. I always thought they were
Fine.
big.
How
Do
about
it.
no?
How
They're
big?
they're like big as a fucking
It was like this. Big.
like a dog toy.
It was like
A
this.
platypus?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like a Chihuahua size, maybe.
Like your dog.
Yeah,
Right?
Yeah, It
But
was
aren't they
pretty
like
little.
really flat?
I don't know. Kind
So
of.
it doesn't matter. Like
just
even
like
if you
swim.
land on them, they
Well, I mean, you don't want to land on a platypus.
no, not intentionally.
but it would be easy to ollie a
Well,
platypus.
maybe.
All right.
If it was
What
staying
about
still.
what about
Okay,
a
guys,
what
guys,
about
guys.
a family of them? Like an extended family.
Like with their eggs.
All in a row vertically. Like,
yeah.
They lay eggs, don't they?
Like
Yeah.
like human centipede line.
oh, Cineplaid.
I like that. Yeah, you set him up perfect for that. That was
I didn't even mean to.
We really got
all
away
right.
from skateboarding.
Everyone, here's a fundraiser. Send Chris back to Australia to ollie a platypus.
And a tortoise. What about a platypus on a tortoise?
I mean, on flat, I couldn't ollie over a tortoise anymore. They're big, dude. They're like this big.
We'll start with a baby one that just came out of the egg.
We saw one once as a family when we were at whatever zoo, and our younger brother was throwing rocks at it. Like, I don't know why he like popped out and then he just like threw a handful of gravel
Yeah,
at
like
it. And
the
it,
pea
I
gravel.
swear it like hissed at it.
Yeah, it opened its mouth and it did kind of a. It was fucked up. But imagine living like 100 years and this little 6-year-old boy comes over and throws rocks in your
And you
face.
can't do shit about it, dude.
Yeah.
Even
can't
if you tried, it would take you 10 minutes.
Wait.
He probably tried to lunge out at him, but after we walked away as a family, it's like,
like 10 minutes after we got out of there, you just.
it was already dark.
Dude, who knows? Maybe those things are faster than you think, and they just know that they're owners.
What if
like
they're
sloth.
nocturnal?
But what if they just know the owners of the zoo would euthanize them
Yeah.
if they
Whoa.
attacked? So
That's
they're like,
deep.
I have to pretend to be.
That's very deep.
Control their power.
Vulnerable.
Then we should ollie them.
Could be. You should just not harm animals. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. Like, let's flip the question.
How do you guys feel about horses, like in cavalry, like in warfare? I feel like that's
Well, they
animal
don't
cruelty.
do that anymore, do they?
No, I know, but I'm just saying. Whenever I see that in movies, I'm like, that's animal cruelty.
Well, I
and
always
hate
think,
it.
how did they
now we
make
have
this
tanks.
scene? And
But it was animal
They could
cruelty.
use tortoises.
Well, we have
Tanks are
tanks
made
now.
after tortoises.
Right? Well, yeah, but
Yeah, yeah.
how long do you think we're till warfare where we're riding other humans in a warfare?
I think AI.
AI
will take over
humans.
before that, yeah.
Yeah.
Robots.
Yeah.
But eventually you have to get into the center, like the whole central control system. And imagine barging in that door where they control of them, riding a human into there. They're like, I don't want to fuck with these guys. Like, whatever you guys need. Okay, we're done.
That would actually be like the scariest thing if someone kicked in your door and it was another human sitting on another human ready to fight.
And they're holding
creepy.
like 4 swords. Like it's like Goro with 4 swords.
Oh God,
That might be one of the scariest things.
Would you ollie that?
no.
No, that's what's waiting for you if you don't ollie the platypus.
Okay.
The final boss.
Yeah. So it comes back. Skate or die.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I can still skate. Believe it or not, I can still do.
But you have
shit.
to jump the platypus.
But Tony Hawk can't.
I could ollie a platypus. But
Okay, then don't pick die. Please don't fight the
Okay.
guy sitting on another guy.
I'm not doing that.
Okay, Bat, would you paint a wild animal on your skateboard?
Would I paint an
Oh,
animal
if
on
you
my
did
skateboard?
put like if you had to pick an animal to paint
Every
on your
animal you
skateboard.
conquer, you you can paint on your.
What? You guys were both talking. What'd you say?
You had to paint an animal on your skateboard. What animal? Like a spirit animal in a way.
Like a mural.
Or an animal you want to jump.
You can combine 2 animals too.
I mean, my
Like a
favorite animal is a
platypus and-
giraffe, but
Wait, what?
I don't want to jump one.
That's actually-
You're the first person.
I know,
I've
but
actually ever
it's
met.
like we keep peeling back. Like you're like an onion of coolness. Like we
How does
keep
a giraffe being my favorite animal make me cooler?
that just seems like what a cool guy would say. Like
it's breaking the norm.
That's
Oh
what
my
cool
God.
people do. They break the norm. Like, you know, everyone says their favorite animal. Yeah, fucking dog.
A wolf.
Yeah.
Because I'm a wolf at heart.
And then
But it's like, okay, I'm a giraffe at heart. They're like, this guy has to be smart.
Yeah, he's got some brains up in there.
Next level shit right there.
Yeah.
Literally next level. He's a higher level.
You guys are incredible. I got to feed a giraffe when I was in Thailand. It was pretty cool. Have you ever seen them fight?
Oh, they're
the-
vicious with their
The
horns.
Want to see us do it? Real quick? No,
Yeah, dude, giraffes are badass.
And then Troy has to take over. And that sums it about up.
If we're gonna get through this list, we may have to.
well, that's kind of it because you kind of put the
Okay.
kibosh on space and jumping animals.
Oh no, those were your enders.
Well, yes,
Not anymore.
We're gonna hit these questions,
Yeah.
Fine, we're going to try to read your mind for the next 10 minutes.
dude. You guys keep talking shit about it, but Wayne Hoffman
Oh
can
no,
change
we're
your
not.
life.
Like we're not talking shit. This might seem like we're mocking him or whatever, but to be honest, we have never met him, but we have mad respect for him.
but we think
Should.
it's cool. Like, that's what we're trying to say. Like, it's cool.
In a
because
way-
whatever Chris brings up is cool.
That's not true, but Wayne Hoffman is cool.
He just has.
How'd
one
you
of
get in
those names
contact
that-
with him?
Friends.
I've done this to many people. People name drop like famous friends of theirs or whatever, and I put them on the spot. So I was at this kava bar in Florida, and the like waitress, she overheard me talking about like, oh, you do a podcast. She was like, yeah, well, I bet my magician friend would do it. And I was like, who's that? And she goes, Wayne Hoffman. He's been on Ellen DeGeneres and like all these shows. And I was like, cool, text him. She's like, well, I don't have his phone number. I was like, well, DM him. How do you're friends, right? And she's
Then he
like,
already
"Yeah."
showed up.
No, but she DM'd him like right there because I was like, do it right now. Not do this later. Do it right now. She's like, okay, because like I'm put on the spot. I said he would do it. So she DM'd him, and then he DM'd like right away because it was during the pandemic. He's like, yeah, why not? I'll do it. And like that's how that worked out. But that's the same thing that happened with Lamorne Morris from the show New Girl. Is I was in LA and I was doing other interviews, and this girl was like over at her house. We were like drinking and hanging out, and she's like, yeah, I bet my famous friend would do it. And I was like, who's that? She goes, Lamorne Morris. And I was like, I don't know who that is. And she pulled it up on Instagram, and I had never seen New Girl, but she's like, this guy. And I was like, sick, ask him. She's like right now? I was like, yeah, ask him right now. And she was like drunk, you know, but I was like, ask him right now. You just said he would do it. And so she texted him right then, and he responded within like 5 minutes. I was like, yeah, I'll do it.
What the fuck? We like ask people. Well, actually, we haven't.
No, we but know why they do this?
Well, people do it because they're like, I want to show off my cool friend. But if you put them on the spot.
But no, you're the cool guy. Like,
Yeah.
You're the fucking cool guy.
We're going to need your contacts.
Yep. They see that already. They're like, the cool guy should work with him, and then they look you up.
Lock the
he's
door.
a cool guy.
Hey, I'll be honest. When I first started seeing you, and I always, for some reason, I always saw like the videos and pictures of you with always a button up.
I usually wear a button up, yeah.
Yeah, but just seeing them, like, dude, that's fucking vibing. Like, those are good vibes. Like, I think the first one was, I think it was for Quick Trip. The first time I saw you were in that little kiddie pool.
Oh, yeah.
I saw them like,
I wasn't wearing a shirt in that, though.
Swing.
In the
That's why he
in the
noticed
kiddie
it.
pool, I wasn't. No,
It's memorable,
then
man.
I'm mixing two memories up.
could be.
I spliced
your
them
personal one and the
You
one
want to know
that
why I
actually
wear
happened?
why I wear shirts like that?
because it's comfortable.
You can show off your tattoos.
I went, yeah,
and
dude.
it's cool.
No, so I went to my brother-in-law had his bachelor party in Vegas, and I went out there. I was like, it is hot as hell, and there's like a million gift shops, right? So I was like, I got to find something other than this shirt I'm wearing. And I saw like a dumb little button-up shirt that had like dice on the back that said like "Welcome to Las Vegas," and I put that on, and I had like 2 buttons, and I was like, oh, this airs me out. It's 100 degrees.
So it took off from there.
Yeah.
That's
And-
like your wardrobe.
And I realized that like after that, I was like, I was wearing that shirt so often because I'm like, this is so much more comfortable.
But that's iconic. Like that's how I associate
that's
you.
how
I'm
it
actually
evolved.
surprised
Well, that's
you're
what
not
I'm
wearing
saying.
one.
That's how I like seeing all your stuff. That's how I remember.
it's almost
you, that-
exclusively what I wear. Yeah. Sorry,
So-
I didn't wear one today. It's because Zane sent me this shirt.
Well,
and
that's
I
what
was
you
like,
threw
this
me
would make
off. I'm
sense,
like,
yeah.
the only videos I've seen of you, that's what you're
Yeah.
wearing. And I thought maybe that, I just saw the only ones that you
No,
but I guess it
it's
is like
almost
everyone.
all what I wear. Yeah.
Well,
and
now
it's
I feel
because
like an
it's
idiot.
more comfortable because I don't have anything around my neck. That's like why. I don't like a collar.
And we're wearing turtlenecks.
Yeah.
It's
That's
worse. I've been
part
like
of why I would never wear
gagging
that.
this whole time.
All right.
But it looks
well,
dope.
Well, Chris,
Hopefully.
we appreciate having your coolness here today.
You're cooler than me, but I appreciate
No,
that.
well, that's
Well, that's
because
because
The
there's
beard
there's
proves
two
it.
of us.
And the beards.
And Troy.
But anyway, thanks again for coming out. Let people know where they can find you.
If you look up Chris Johnson, the guy that you'll find is not me.
Let Wikipedia take you.
Yeah, for real. Do you know you can just like make your own Wikipedia? Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I should do that.
That's why teachers
should.
don't like
You
Wikipedia.
guys should do that too.
The real Chris Johnson.
Passion Pod, just Passion Pod anywhere. It's on all the things. YouTube's like the main platform that I put the show on that I'm like trying to push because it's not as dependent on the algorithm as the other ones. But Passion Pod Official on TikTok, Passion Pod on Instagram. If you just look up Passion Pod on Google, it'll pop up like everywhere. There's a website where you can buy merchandise if you want to. You can subscribe to my Patreon to get episodes early if you just want to support the show, and you get like the radio version and other things. Just look up Passion Pod. You can find me everywhere.
Heck yeah, man.
Yeah, dude.
Cheers to that.
Cheers. We'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Dude, cheers. Thank you for this. That was pretty cool. Appreciate that.